true.
Oh, that's
But,
crazy.
I mean, there was that Russian woman who claimed that all this shit was going to happen and that Trump was going to be our last president before America falls. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. But, whatever.
Right.
Surf the Caliuga. Grab a surfboard and get ready.
Alright, I'm live on mine, y'all. I'm trying to find... How the fuck do I see the chat on this on my phone?
Hello?
I think I'm just gonna record, not stream.
Okay, well then I'm going to... I'll get mine started up too then.
He is going to do it, lads.
Oh, some kind of coffee cap
This
for me.
was a cough? I almost said bless you.
Yeah, it was a cough.
Bless her anyway.
I just heard something.
Yeah.
Cough,
Like, cut out a
sneeze,
little
whatever.
bit.
She needs the
I'm gonna be
blessings.
thankfully seeing I have an appointment for a pulmonary specialist on Monday, so I'm super looking forward to that. That's the beginning of getting to the bottom of what the hell's going on.
Thank you everybody for coming out.
Oh, yeah.
We're hanging out with the Stardew crew. You know how this goes. We're gonna get started in a little bit.
Y'all, I hate when my mom brings my mail in. Because she never tells me she does it. She just puts mail somewhere in my room, and then I find it randomly, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
She just throws it.
Walk into like, there's the fucking mail.
I know, like, I don't do that to you, bro. If I bring in the mail, I bring it in, I leave it on the counter. Come on now.
Same spoot every time, huh?
Seriously. If there's something particularly scary in there, I'll let her know, but most of the time it's just normal-ass mail, so...
I wonder why only some of the chats. Because like I chatted, and I don't know if my chat feature's working. Never mind, it worked.
He said, never mind.
I guess it was broke at first, and then it fixed
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Oh, I should probably get in the game, eh?
The
Oops.
game's cows.
Yeah, I'm not in the game yet either.
Get
Damn,
your
damn,
butt
intro.
in the game. Does ma'am even...
Doing her intro right now.
Does ma'am even intro?
Does she intro? Like, do you even intro?
Do you even intro? Dude, I literally was crying laughing when I saw the clip where she was like, Cat Dog, get over here, I need to use your body for entertainment purposes. I was like... Oh.
Dead.
Oh wait. I gotta gotta garner the attention of some people. Hold on, 2 seconds.
And she was showing a little sleep, please.
Dude, she was. She was going crazy in that stream. It was great. I was like, you go, man, you go.
I mean, that top's really cute. I love peasant. I've always liked the peasant tops like that.
Yeah.
Look at the babies. They're getting more feathers now.
Oh, wait, hang on. Switching to Discord.
Wait, what baby?
He has
We got baby chick.
baby chickie.
Oh, I love baby.
Where did you put it? Where is it, Hemp? Let me see. Where?
Like, go to my stream.
Where?
I'm showing them on the camera.
Oh, I hear the little peeping.
Oh,
I love little
Okay.
peepers. Little
chickens were
peepers.
babies.
Dude, little peepers are like the cutest.
They are.
And
Love
whenever you're
little
ready,
baby
I'll
chick
show you.
chick.
Oh, the baby.
So
Wait,
like
we
they're
find-
starting to get their feathers in.
Oh. Look at that. Look at how calm that bird is in Hemp's hand though. Like that's some shit right there. Like that's some bird love. Bird said, "I am very comfy here." That's some trust.
Animals like me for some reason. I don't understand why.
Baby chick.
It's cuz you're just so gentle, Hemp. Hemp gives the vibes of like I mean you no harm. Animals love those vibes.
They
Look at them
do.
little peetsies.
He's just a little baby. Oh, he's so
Aw, it
cute.
reminds me when my chickens were just like little babies.
Guys, we lost One-Eyed Betty the other day. I was so sad. One-Eyed Betty was one of my favorite chickens. She was a sweetheart. She was a sweetheart.
Sad.
This is the one that likes to show off
Like-
its feathers the most. 'Cause it's
Enjoy
got-
your time because they grow fast. They don't see little baby
This one likes
chick
to
chicks come
show
along.
off their wings constantly. It's like, hey, check this
Yeah.
out.
She's like showing off.
I love the little peeping sounds they make. It's just so cute.
Right?
Little peepers. I love them.
Right? I love it's so cute.
Everything about little chickens Even normal ass chickens. I like chickens.
Moon.
What up?
Chickens are pretty cool.
We were talking about the
We
little chicks.
streaming or just streaming on
Just
YouTube?
just on YouTube right now. I
Okay.
need to figure the multi-streaming, but
Okay.
I'll figure it out
Yeah,
another
I need to
day.
figure that out eventually.
I wanted to make sure I could do a YouTube stream because the last time I tried to do a YouTube stream, it was like you have to apply for, and I was like, what does that mean? So
What does all this apply?
yeah, what do you mean?
Lotion.
That's literally. I apply lotion every day. What more do you want from me?
Damn. Did you see the chicks?
Did you see that, man?
I did. It was very cute. I was looking. I don't know how my microphone muted.
Oh, you're good.
Aren't they the cutest?
Yeah, they're gonna.
They're very cute.
So I gotta ask you, Moon, how quick do they grow? Cause I'm kind of hoping they go pretty quick.
Yeah, they grow pretty fucking quick. It's like, it's over before you know it, which is kind of sad, because chickens don't have a long lifespan. It's like 3 to 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
To
they...
be honest, I'm half and half. Like my brain, I got used to like my aunt who raised, well, my great aunt, she raised rabbits
True.
for food, and so you learn real quick, like as adorable as they are, like they're gonna get eaten one day.
Yeah. Which ours, we're kind of pussies. We don't... Which I just got myself banned on YouTube. We don't eat ours when they stop laying. We also don't know, like they all kind of lay in the same spot, so, and we're not watching them all the time, so we're like, we have no idea which of you are laying and which aren't. So we're like, we don't really like kill and eat the ones that aren't laying anymore, because we're like, we don't even know who you are. Hens who aren't doing that.
This guy looked at a chart. It said that these Rhode Island Reds
Yes.
give a high amount of large eggs, but then also they're a heavy producer of meat too.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's fucking awesome. Because if you get a hen that is done laying eggs, most people don't want to buy those because you buy young chicks.
Yeah. Get the most out of it.
When you get a hen, what they call a roaster at the grocery store, those are the best for soups and like everything. So I go for those anyway. So the fact that I can let these live their life, be happy, run around my yard, fucking do whatever they want. Once they stop laying eggs, I'm gonna use
Yep. That's
Wonderful news.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Like, we thought our chickens had reached the age where they stopped laying because all of a sudden there was way less eggs.
Yeah.
Turns out the neighbors were stealing the eggs.
Oh my gosh, I would stab someone, bro. Like, I don't mind giving eggs to neighbor, but like, holy cow!
And that's the thing. I'm pretty sure these same neighbors, we even gave eggs at one point because when they were first laying, they were laying so many we literally had way too many eggs we could even keep up with.
That's so fucked
we
up.
were giving everybody eggs.
That-
Giving neighbors, friends, family members eggs.
Thank you everyone for coming out.
That's we have enough that like we have to give ours away or they go bad. Which the other thing, Hemp, is don't wash them until you're ready to eat them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was told that you should coat them with ashes.
That'll help too.
Yep, there's a few different. There's a few different.
Even if you don't, though, they will last for fucking ever. Like,
I want to go as natural as possible. So like ashes would work, you say?
yeah, ashes.
Yeah, and I've heard lime.
Lime?
Really,
Okay.
I know.
like preserve them for a long time.
Yeah, lime. They taste fucking horrible though if you put them in lime. But the ashes, you just coat the outside and it's good. And they'll stay fresher longer. But you typically don't even have to do that. Like, we get about like 2 dozen every other day at least. And we don't ever have to throw any away. I mean, I give mine to the dogs too. Like, the way you test them is you put them in water. This is for other people. I feel like Hemp knows this, but like for people who don't know, is to test an egg and see how good it is. What you do is you put it in a bowl of water, and if it starts to float, that means it's going bad. If it floats completely, don't touch it. It's bad. But the stuff that starts to float, and if we've got a ton of eggs and we put a few in and they're starting to float, we just put them in the dog's food. We give them to the dogs.
It's safe to eat. It's just less flavorful. It's not as good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like all
Slade?
the snakes that eat eggs. What?
Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. Hang on, 1 second. My cat just walked in this fucking room like he owns it. Like, get the hell out of here, Slade.
Dude, I had to
Girls,
look
back up. I will take care of him.
Is that a flirt?
Get out of here, you bastard. Go.
Dude, Moon's voice sounded so perfectly like the blurb.
I have to kick my cat out of my room because he will attack the dogs. For no fucking reason. It's so bad. Blue hates his
Dogs are
ass.
fucking annoying.
Blue hates his ass because he came up to Blue one day and was like loving on her. And she like rubbing up on her, and she was like, okay, this is fine. And then he randomly turned and bit her on the neck like he was a fucking vampire. And I was like, you're fucked up, dude. And she just like, hi! And then her face got like
Does that to
murderous. It's so fucked up. It's like, why?
No, literally.
Yeah, well, and Slade is
Really?
very much.
Really?
Slade's a biter.
that.
Like all the other cats are
I was wondering
fine.
why Oreo did that.
So yeah.
Bruh, chill. I always make her stop, so I kind of feel bad for making her stop now.
No.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
If it's a strong bite, then stop it.
Yeah.
If it's a weak little
Yeah.
nibble, like a little bite, like for a millisecond.
If she extends her whole fucking jaw and then bites her, is that nice or no?
That's Slade does that shit. Slade goes like he's trying to kill you.
Is it to
He
a
opens her whole fucking yes.
That's a
It's Bear and Oreo. And then that's the thing. Bear is her elder, so I feel like Bear should be the fucking. And Bear, Bear actually taught her how to listen. Bear taught her how to
Oh.
listen whenever. She used to be a really bad cat.
She said, I do what I want, bitch. And Bear said, no, you don't.
I'm gonna tell you though.
Yeah, Bear was like, actually listen.
Animals don't do that though. Younger, like the alpha's always younger. So once an animal becomes older, the younger will start asserting dominance over the older.
That's true. That's why Evers gets so upset with the other two. Because when they go out, Evers, like, 9 times out of 10 will start snarling at them and, like, grab their legs and stuff. And it's just to assert that she's, like, still the dominant dog. Which, I have to be like, quit that shit. We're all trying to walk, bro. You're blocking the whole hallway with your bullshit. But, yeah, like...
It's funny when they do that, but at the same time, it's just nature. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna do it. We try to stop them, but, you know, that's like telling...
Oreo does this weird shit where, like,
You know,
I'll be, like, yelling at Bear because, like, you know, she dragged her ass or something. And Oreo will come over there like she needs to help me. And I'm like, bro, like, I got this. Like, I'm the mom. Like, fucking go over there. And she's, like, trying to, like, be my backup. And one time I wasn't looking at her and she, like tried to get her. Like, she was trying to, like, fight that hoe.
like,
I'm the mom.
At that point, 'cause they see you doing it, and they're like, alright, I'm gonna help you out. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You're
they're...
the alpha.
Yeah, exactly.
I always get so mad. I'm like, this is my job. I'm the mom, bro.
Like,
Chill.
hold the fuck up. Sit back.
Animals are so funny, dude. I just love animals are crazy. Except like we're kind of worried.
Yeah.
So like my chicken named Chicken, she came from one of my dad's coworkers who was like, "Hey, this chicken's getting bullied at my place. Could you guys use some extra chicken? And my dad was like, "Yeah, we'll take her." So he broke up with his girlfriend, needs to get rid of all of his chickens. And some of the chicken, and those are the chickens that were bullying Chicken. So mom was like, we gotta show them who's boss, blah, 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 before we, like, let them do their thing. So hopefully they assimilate well.
Those chickens, right?
You have to what?
You have to break them, yeah?
Kind of. So, like, what you do is, like, a smart thing to do is, like, you put, like, we have, like, a bunch of separate crates for all of our fucking chickens, like, when they first get here, so that way we can put them next to the more full-grown chickens, the ones that have already established the pecking order, because that's what they do, is they gotta establish their pecking order, and so if you put them next to those chickens, they kind of get a feel for what the pecking order is, so there's not as much fighting and turmoil when you actually assimilate them. Because they understand, like, the current pecking order, so then they don't gotta go fight the biggest guy in the roost. They're like, I'll just go fight that other guy. Which kind of sucks for the older hens, because they are the main target then. But we also, like, the other thing that helps really keep that from happening is free ranging your chickens, which there's pros and cons. Like, for us, we live out in the middle of nowhere, so, like, we have bobcats, coyotes, raccoons, all kinds of stuff. So we don't free range most of our chickens. We only have 2 that are free range now. And they're smart though. They come back to their roosting spot, which is up on the porch, every night. So like they know, like if once it starts getting dark, they go and sit on. It's actually a shelf that's supposed to be for our gardening equipment, but they have taken it over, and we just kind of like let them. But they'll go perch up there for safety and stuff and shelter. So like, it just kind of depends. But if you have them free ranging, they have the room to be like, oh, fuck this, I'm getting abused, I'm gonna go stand over there. And so then they run off. Like, Betty was still getting picked on by, One-Eyed Betty was getting picked on by Chicken and Chicken's friend. But because they were all free range, like, Betty could run off and do her own thing. So it was never, like, an actual threat to Betty's life. Whereas Betty lost her eye and almost died when she was in the big coop because they just bullied the shit out of her and they won't stop. Chickens are, like, really kind of mean that way. Like, they will just bully you until you die. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? But,
When it's, like, okay bullying and just normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know the difference?
So, typically, like, you'll see them, like, there'll be a pecking order, especially if you've got roosters. Roosters will mount and stuff, so, like, it's pretty obvious when it's, like, a rooster asserting his manliness versus like a chicken trying to overpower another chicken, or a hen rather, sorry. And so like we just keep an eye on it, especially when like with you, they're all growing up together, so their pecking order is probably going to be pretty simply, like, it's going to be straightforward because they all grew up with each other.
Yeah, that's like mine.
So
We grew up together, so we didn't really have to worry about
establishing pecking order and stuff. Yeah, like when they grow up together, they really are like it's so much easier, because they will be more gentler about it when the younger they are, but they will still, like, I bet your chickens have a pecking order that you just aren't really aware of because they're not real violent about it.
Well, it sounds like they're attacking each other sometimes, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yep, that's them establishing their pecking order.
Okay.
Yeah, and once there's, like, blood being drawn, that's when you, like, gotta put your foot down, because they will not stop at that point. Which is how Betty became One-Eyed Betty, is because they were establishing dominance and pecking order and all that, and they took her eye out, and they were gonna keep going, but luckily she had run off, and we ran in at kind of, like, around the right time. So she was, like, tired from fighting, but she was still, like, avoiding the other chickens. So it's a real issue when they're, like, avoiding other chickens. That's kind of when you know things are kind of pretty serious. Because they, as much as they beat each other up, they're still social animals. So it's kind of like high school, where it's like, that girl was mean to you 10 minutes ago. Why are you still friends with her, bro? But
Here's my question then. Sometimes I'll see, like, a group of them, and then one all by themselves, like, laid out.
like on his ass, or like,
Well, just laying down with their wings spread out on the ground.
it could be just warmth, like bathing for the warmth. They will do that. Like, Chicken has a favorite dirt spot that she goes to, where she will just go over there and just start, like, flailing in the dirt, essentially. And for her, it's like a dirt bath. So, like, there's different behaviors they have that are like, I'm enjoying myself. You get a little bit better at it the longer you have chickens, but there's definitely, like, I feel like especially for someone like you, Hemp, you would be able to sense, like, that chicken is actually kind of in distress.
Okay.
Cause,
It's pretty noticeable.
yeah, it is. Like, you'll just vibe with it at some point. Like,
So, here's something I noticed that was kind of a weird thing I was going to ask somebody about. Is one chick will grab a piece of the bedding, like the piece of wood, and then all of them will attack that one, and, like, that one will run around with a piece in his mouth, and it's like they're trying to steal the piece of bedding from that one chicken. And it's like, is it a game? Like, are they Like, what are they doing? Are they playing football or what? Like,
It could be because chickens, like, as much as they are good at communicating, they're also idiots. So like it could be like, hey, that guy's got something, get him. We want to know what it is, kind of a thing.
okay, that makes sense. Because I'm sitting there watching them and I'm like, they all like,
funny.
Yeah.
I kept seeing, as soon as one of them would pick up a piece of the bedding, they would just all chase that one, and it was just like, what the?
Yeah. Which there are different reasons they would pick up the bedding to begin with. You know, they're trying to move it around, make it more comfortable for them, or they think it's got food, or it smells good, or something. Like, so then the others are like, he's got something good, get him!
Do they also eat shit or something? 'Cause it's like, I try to...
Chickens will eat fucking anything, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, is it bad? Because I keep trying to stop them from
It kind of depends. Like, chickens are pretty hardy, except when it comes to airborne toxins. That's when you can really, like, fuck a chicken up, and that's kind of, like, 9 times out of 10, it's the point of no return. If your chicken gets an aerosolized anything, your best bet is to, it's to basically flush it out of their system by just, like, pouring water in their mouth, essentially. And you'll be able to know, because, like, they kind of get really, like, look kind of sleepy, they lay down, they act different. So anytime your chicken gets sick, that's, like, the number one thing you try is get yourself, like, a syringe with no needle and just start, like, squirting water into their mouth and try and flush it out. And that's still, like, 9 times out of 10 doesn't work. I've had it work a couple of times, but once was with one of our chickens down in Florida, and then another time with a sparrow. And then Mom tried to do that with Betty the other night, and it just wasn't. I was like, if she's spewing up black liquid, it's not gonna work for her. So, which was fuck. I passed
I
out.
almost passed out. I was literally like 2 seconds close.
Safe.
I was, like, so enthralled in listening to this advice because it's good advice.
But that was.
No, I got 2 people I could reach out to, because I got you and Smeg.
Yeah, and my mom is like,
You got chicken? Man.
Yeah, I also have chickens, but I'm not. My goodness, I'm not as knowledgeable as you. I know some stuff, but
Well then, look, Barry, we got Moon and we got fucking Smay. We can ask a bunch of questions to.
yeah, because I worked at, like, vet clinic for 5 years.
is the one that knows like all the stuff.
Yeah,
So,
and it's one of those things too, like, everybody reaches that issue, like, certain issues you're gonna reach with your chicken at some point, especially since, like, chickens have such a short lifespan, and there's so many fucking things that could happen to a chicken that, like,
Same with rats and stuff like that.
yeah.
when we got them as like new baby chickies, I was on wipe butt duty. Fun job of like checking their bottoms, because when they're super young, one way they can easily die is because they'll just sit there and they'll poo and the poo gets stuck in their little butthole feathers.
And then little butthole
have to
feathers.
die.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, I thought. So there was one moment where I thought that's what was happening. I went to grab all the stuff, the warm paper towel or whatever the fuck, and then I get back, it's fucking gone. It's like, does the other chickens maybe clean that chicken? Like, I don't understand.
They can. It just kind of depends on that. Like, typically when they're that young, they are gonna try and do what they can for their buddy. But the other thing you can do for an impacted chicken, which I found to actually work really well, is if you have an impacted chicken, meaning they've got an egg that they cannot pass, what you do is warm water and Epsom salt, and you just soak them in that a couple of times a day, and usually that will help the egg pass. Because if it stays in there, like Fairy said, they're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
So,
I was talking about the poop on
Yeah, I was talking about the poopies.
oh yeah, that too. That'll help. That will also, like,
Yeah.
impact them. It's crazy.
They'll die.
chickens are like such hardy creatures, but also they will die with the simplest of things. Like you're telling me you can't take care of their own shit on your own ass, but like yeah, chickens can't. Like sometimes they can't.
It's like I only had to do it for like not for very long, like a few days, and then once they're old enough, they're fine, they're good.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah,
You
it didn't take long.
when they're like baby, it is like that's kind of when you keep an eye on them the most.
That's like the delicate time where they could die easily.
Oh yeah.
Well then, so extra care.
He's gonna be like, Ham's gonna be hovering over them. Do you need your ass wiped? Do you need your ass
With
wiped?
any, like, it's like that with any newborn animal. That's like
Okay,
the
Mam's already done
time.
it.
Yeah, that's kind of true, Fairy.
Too.
Oh, Mam's muted? Shit. Mam been talking to us this whole fucking time.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I thought Mam was just
I've never had
absorbing
chickens.
chicken
I
knowledge.
helped a friend scoop chicken shit off of the bottom of a coop one time.
Ugh.
I've never had chickens myself.
That's fucking rough.
Do I have to?
There's a very wealthy friend, and it was kind of fun, low key. It just stunk really bad.
Oh,
What'd you say, him?
chicken
I was
shit
gonna
stinks.
ask, do we need to plant stuff, or do I need to wait?
No,
No.
we gotta do tomorrow, because today's the
Yeah,
last day of the
season's
season.
about to change.
Ma'am, you want to break up that big
But
cauliflower?
we should harvest the huge cauliflower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, I want to see it harvested. Wait a
Like,
second.
Let's all do it together.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
hold on.
Oh yeah, we can.
I'm
all
putting
do it.
the animal products in the machines real quick.
So
just a
if we
second,
all do it
gang.
at the Same exact time. We should get more.
Oh, that's
stuff, because me
true.
and Mam found out.
Do we break this up with a pickaxe or an axe or what?
Right, do we do a
I think a
scythe or what do
pickaxe
we
or an
do?
axe. I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'll use a pickaxe.
I'll use
Okay.
pickaxe. Everyone, are we all using a pickaxe?
I think so.
Guess so?
That should
Hold on,
work.
I'm still.
I
A
thought
lot of
we
animal
used the space.
products.
But owning
Do I
chickens.
use the scythe?
So we've had like dozens of chickens over the past
I think
like,
because it's so big, you have to like mine it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Over the last like decade and a half, we've had tons of chickens, and we've only ever had one that loves being picked up and held, and that's our chicken named Chicken. And literally, like, sometimes you'll pull in, and Chicken will start her little T-Rex dinosaur run, like, coming towards you. And she'll just, like, hunch down, like, pick me up. And then you pick her up, and she just, like, is, like, she just chills, dude. It's so funny.
Everybody get in position.
The giant cauliflower.
Alright, everybody. Do it, Hemp.
2, 1. What?
Wait, it's not working. Axe.
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 Axe?
Yeah,
bang,
bang.
Holy cow!
I got 21.
Holy shit!
36.
I don't think I got any.
I got 5!
No.
I got
Oh,
0.
What the fuck? It's okay.
Me and Fairy got gypped!
Oh god.
I just wanted to see it get.
Same though.
Yeah, same.
Dude, I'm gonna go buy seeds for summer. Buy assload of melon.
Simple idea.
By the time you find the note, I expect you'll have been living in the valley for quite some time. I hope things are going well. I am honored that you continue the family tradition of farming and through that noble endeavor, bringing greater life and abundance to all of Stardew Valley, a place very dear to my heart. Keep up the good work.
Fuck this place, Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you.
Grandpapa.
Papa.
Hidden a very special secret for you somewhere in the valley.
It's a bomb. Grandpa's like, I've hidden a very special secret for you. It's a bomb under the house.
And if you don't plant over 60 crops a
Someday.
day,
When you're ready, you'll find it.
Grandpa's hoping to blow us up, bro.
Not I.
Grandpa's trying to do a movie Speed. The fairy.
So what is the secret?
I need a fairy. I need a
Love?
favor from
This
the
is a
fairy.
great question. I'd love to tell you.
Give me back the fairy box. Oh god.
Hempathan needs fairy bucks.
Wait, where's the fairy box?
This is terrible news.
Did I store it?
Terrible, terrible news.
In the house. Okay, hold on. I think I
This
have
is the worst news.
This is the biggest tragedy of all time. Sorry.
What up,
This is
Reagan?
terrible.
Sometimes I just start quoting Nightmare Before Christmas, and I can't be stopped.
Wait, fairy dust.
Reagan, you're gonna
Wait, what
witness
happened
the
to
biggest.
it?
What?
Hi, Riken. Hi again, Riken, for the second time today.
There we go. Okay.
I was gonna say,
in
Reagan,
this
you're about to
chest.
watch the most depressing thing ever. I have to take the fairy box back from fairy.
Er-
It's in this chest.
Everybody cry.
Oh, yeah, I took it out. Hold on. Oh, no, guys.
Yeah.
Him probably wasn't good
Did you
enough.
get it?
You're fired.
Well, you know what's even worse? Now I had to get rid of the tiny frog, because look,
What?
I have fairy following me now. Oh god.
Fairy, why are you not also frog? Get with it,
I
Fairy.
wanna fly.
I wanna fly.
What, wings?
I almost let the fucking
Oh, my
animal
inventory's
I
full.
wonder if there's a Stardew mod where I can have fairy wings. That would be sick.
I
Probably.
seen something. So when we do fuck with mods, we'll definitely get you some.
Dude, I'm so excited for when we fuck with mods.
So fairy,
I'm hyped.
I want to get one where we can grow weed. That would be
I want to get one where you can marry multiple
That would be
people.
funny.
I posted the mod for how to like get fairy wings in the Discord, so once we
Yeah.
do it, we can actually search and then pull it right up, so no worries. I already have it.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
But I'm gonna use this fairy, and let's go see how it does in the
I'm
mod.
gonna destroy these beanstalks.
That's awesome.
Bro, I cannot believe how cool these trinkets are. Tell Hannah I said hi since she's not streaming. Yeah, dude. Reagan, basically she's too cool for school. She's on YouTube right now.
I am just testing out the streaming on the YouTube.
Everybody go check out Hannah's channel, or Beware the Moon's channel on YouTube.
Right?
It is,
Beware the Moon podcast.
Beware the Moon.
If you go to her Twitter, you can click on the link that's pinned.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, ma'am knows. Ma'am knows what's up.
Very good things.
As much as I don't like poop tube,
Oh, yeah.
I'm also gonna try to put my stuff over there, but like not live streams.
Makes sense, makes
I think
sense.
I'm gonna
I was
do
thinking
it-
about doing that too, where I just put VODs on.
I think I'm gonna put the stream like aftermath
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube.
Right. So it's like, if you want to actually catch it live, you have to come to Rumble.
Yeah, if you want to see it live, come to Rumble, and
Yeah.
like that way, if I get demonetized on YouTube, I don't give a.
Right. It won't matter.
That's kind of how I do my Buffy podcast. Is me and Logic will talk about it live on Rumble, and then I just upload it to YouTube.
I was wondering about that whenever I was watching you do that, because it's like, how does that work on YouTube? Because it's like, can you show links or can you show clips or anything, or like?
You can. They have to be less than 10 seconds. I also just don't usually show clips. Logic will, which he streams only to Rumble, so like it's not a big deal if he does it.
Yeah.
Which even like our first episode, which doesn't exist on my side, it only exists on his side because OBS didn't record it for some reason, so I couldn't upload it to YouTube. But he did like clips that like he just didn't even play the clip. Basically, he kind of like fast forwarded through it, which also is kind of like a way to sneak around that because technically you didn't even play the clip, you just fast forwarded through it.
I do a lot.
And then for my podcasts, I don't even do like I don't do live clips. I just do photos. So that kind of like
Talk about the scene, yeah.
yeah, kind of works around that. And then I try to like make it so that my whatever I'm talking about kind of coincides with the photo that's up if I can. I also don't try to spoil everything via like
To be
photos,
fair,
but
I'm gonna say this, and anyone out there who hates me, fuck you. Buffy's been out for a long time.
oh yeah.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
If you get spoiled on Buffy, go fuck.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Which that's kind of like we try to take things one episode at a time, but both of us have watched Buffy multiple times. So we'll be like, "Oh yeah, and that ties back to this thing that happens in season 7 or whatever." And I'm like, "Man, we're all over the place." But also like
Yeah, but the true fans of the show enjoy that because it's like, oh my god, they're showing their knowledge of like the show. They know exactly when the moment is that they're talking about. It's not just a bunch of fucking retards reading off a fucking script. They're actually like going off script, talking about things because they enjoy the show.
Reagan, I see your thing saying you think my chat is broken.
What? Wait.
Yes, I see it. It's very tiny. It's like, I don't know how to look at it on my phone properly, but also thank you, Riken. Appreciate you.
Yay!
Hell yeah, Riken! Riken Knight over on Rumble.
Bacon is
good.
doing awesome.
I feel better. I got someone to go to YouTube to support.
Oh, that's true. Shout out to him. Shout out to Riken. You guys are lovely.
Yeah.
I got all the summer seeds in me pocket. This is wonderful
They need
news.
to be in your bag, not your pocket. Oh god.
I saw Raken was like doing for stream. He was putting together like those
Was he
little
butt naked?
figurine-
Space Wolf. Yeah.
little figurine guys from like Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer.
Yeah, he was explaining to me they are the Space Wolves, not the Wolves. The Wolves are called something different, and I was like, I feel like I'm being lied to, but like also I can't prove it, so. And also, I don't think I've ever caught Riken actually lying to me, so he's probably telling the truth. I just think it's kind of
He
funny.
hasn't caught him.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
I've yet to catch Riken saying something untrue.
Bro, this
Twiddle.
bear
No.
is fucking-
Except him saying he's on OnlyFans now. That is actually
I mean, I
the
am
only
like-
lie I've caught him in.
Crazy.
We cannot wait till you also have this fairy because this thing is keeping me full health the whole fucking time.
Oh man, that would make fighting and building up
Yeah.
my,
Yeah, like now I can go to the mines of Moria because dude, I get hit.
Mines
and it
of
fucking-
Moria.
right? Because that other mine looks like way harder.
Where did my fucking husband go? He was just there. I was so confused. So confused.
You guys are married? You guys are married?
Poor man, perpetually in a situationship.
A situation ship.
He'd be living in her
This
house,
is terrible news.
lurking. Terrible, terrible news. The greatest tragedy of all time. Jack Skellington. Sorry.
I still see a shadow in my room.
I'm no apologies. I was amused.
It's the law. That's true.
I'm amused.
Technically, Riken's just rolling with the holiday. He's not technically lying. Dude, I did see there was someone who is like a good, reliable source usually for information today posted that Jenna Ortega was cast as Nova in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot. And I was like, this is an April Fool's joke. And literally the next, like, the response tweet was like, guys, it's April Fool's. I just want to point that out. And I was like,
You like
bro, about to get a lot of people pissed.
you get milk and never have a drink. One day my dad will come back with the milk. Indeed, Nathan. One day your dad will return with that milk that he left for however many years ago it was. Don't worry. Hold out hope. Like many a small children in a city.
In a city? What does that mean?
Right, I know a lot of white people and black people that had that situation happen to them, but most of the time when it's a white dude, they left because they just wanted to fuck somebody else.
Yep, that's true.
Dang.
I saw this video.
Milk.
I saw this video today where this woman was like talking about like why she thought about divorcing her husband, and it was basically like men have this thing where like they just like after they've been married for so long, they're like, I don't have to do anything because my wife does everything. And it's like, no, she needs your help, dude. Like, just look around and pick something. And they're like, what does she want me to help with? Like, she doesn't say anything. And it's like, dude, you live in this house. You should be able to look at the dishes that are dirty and go, hey, those should be clean. And then you go clean them. And, like, there were...
Sure about that?
Are you sure about that? That's literally, like, it was crazy.
That's how all men think, because my brain just thought about that for a second. I was like, wait, what?
It-
You're supposed to know this shit. Like, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying is like, and it's so funny because like people think women are insulting men by being like they needed help around the house. They're like, that's your job, and it's like not when women are also working, but like at the same time, it's like if you want to be part of the family, that's kind of what you do. Like you look around at the house and you decide like, hey, this is dirty. I should clean it because I live here. Which I get men don't typically think like that, but at the same time it's like...
Men in general tend to not be as conscientious.
But here's my thing, is if a man bought his dream car, his dream computer, something, right? And someone told him, hey, you can't do XYZ on your dream computer or dream car until you do XYZ with it. They would go get it done. But when it comes to their family or their wife or their house, they're like, what am I supposed to do? And it's like, bro, what?
Yeah, are you surprised at this? Like, is any of this surprising to you?
No, it's not surprising to me. It just cracks me up that, like, people were condemning the woman for complaining, quote-unquote, complaining about her husband when she was like, this is what we did to solve it, and it works really well, and we're still married. I was like, it's crazy that people think she's complaining, first of all, but then the other thing is, like...
Nagging, not complaining. Come on,
well, the other thing is, it's like... She's got a point. You're supposed to also be, like, you live here too, so, like, if the trash needs to be taken out, fucking take it. You're not a kid. But,
Right. It's like a partnership.
yeah, exactly.
It is like a
I don't do the dishes, for I just don't. I was in the kitchen for a long time, had to do dishes. I am not doing dishes anymore.
That's...
I hate doing
My best friend does not do dishes. She said it's the one thing that grosses me out. He does the dishes. And, like...
Yeah, my brother does dishes.
And, like, that's totally fine. But at the same time, like... If you see that the floor needs sweeping or something, like, someone's gotta fucking do it. You just expect it to get done magically? I'm very like, and men think it's insulting for women to be like, men should know to do this, because they're like, oh, we're supposed to read minds? And it's like, no, you're supposed to read the situation. What do you mean?
Right, like you're supposed to, like, pay attention to the
I was about
environment
to ask
around
you,
you.
you're supposed to read minds, and fucking Moon just, like, jumps ahead of my comment.
Yes.
But it's so sad, because I'm like, it's literally just looking at your family, your house, your family, the situation, what needs to be done in this situation, and then fixing the issues. Like, men can do that. But, like, for whatever reason, men in society find it insulting that women expect them to be able to do that. And it's like, what?
I wouldn't say insulting as much as asking a lot.
Which is still crazy, because women do it all the time. Like, it's just
Dude, it is
expected
weird
of
to me
women.
that like, women are, like, super good at certain things that I have never, like, my brain does not even think about those things. But then I had a female tell me, like, I don't understand how you can do this and this. I'm like, well, that's just how my brain thinks. And then
I'm dead, Riken.
whenever I hear people talk about, so, alright, this one girl was telling me, you know, alright, when you go buy something like a table, do you read the instructions?
I mean, no.
Alright,
Yeah.
so when you're building stuff, you don't read the instructions.
Oh, no, I do when I'm building it. For sure.
For everything.
And then I usually get pissed because it skips a step, but, like, you know, I still read them anyway.
Yeah,
I get annoyed because they don't know how to write instructions properly. But
so you know why we don't ever read the instructions? It's because of why y'all are angry about those. Because they never write them right.
Right.
So, whenever I was telling somebody this, it was a female, and she was like, holy shit, I always read the instructions. Because how else am I supposed to know how to put it together? I was like, well,
right. I would never be able to figure it out myself.
it's just the way that it goes together. And then I thought about it for a while. I was like, holy fuck, my dad, my grandfather, probably my great-grandfather, like, everybody was a fucking engineer of some sort. So, like, I never had to think about building stuff, because it came to me naturally.
Yeah.
It was just something in my blood. But whenever it comes to things like what y'all are talking about, I don't fucking notice none of that shit. You have to tell me, hey, could you do this? I'll be like, okay.
Yeah,
do it.
that's...
You have to
Shit. Hey, can you buy 300 melon seeds?
I've got 200, so buy 100.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean,
Buy
tell me
200.
what to do, I'll go do it.
but, like,
Buy 200.
it's also, like, it's crazy to me, because, like, yeah, it doesn't take... Like, it's natural to you, but, like, you gotta sometimes, like, own up to the things that aren't natural. Like, sometimes, like,
Dude, I don't know.
you know?
I suck at doing every normal human thing.
Well, like, I'm saying, like, you gotta learn to do the unnatural things, too. And, like, it is a learned process. Like, my older brother was like, we went visited him once, and his wife was out of town, and he goes, dude, I haven't vacuumed the house in 5 days. He was like, my wife's not here. Who am I trying to impress? And I was like, that is so funny that he straight up acknowledges, like, I only vacuum the house to, like, impress my wife, make her happy. Like...
Alright, so look, is it better to acknowledge how retarded we are, or just, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I don't understand how to make women happy with how stupid men actually are.
Look,
Because, like, they think we're smarter than we are, but we're not.
I definitely think men are more capable than what they...
That's where you fucked up.
That's where you fucked up, he said. I'm crying. No, like, men can figure out, like, hey, this is dirty, it needs to be cleaned. Like, men know these things, they just act like they don't. And it doesn't come natural. It's definitely one of those things where, like, you have to look for it. So it's a changing of the mindset, where it's like, I need to look for something to do, what is this? Versus, like, I think a lot of our society is, like, based in instant gratification. So if it's not instantly gratifying, like, the instant gratification there is, it's easier to ignore this issue because then I don't have to fucking fix it, or do something about it. You what?
I forgot.
Seed delivery.
It only give me one. Can you put them in a chest over here?
And I think in part it has to also do with like how you were raised.
Put them in the main chest.
Dude,
No
you're
one's simping.
the way
Who's
your
simping?
fucking fairy is, like, running around you, Hep, is kind of scary. She looks like she's holding a torch over your head. She gonna set his ass on fire.
Who said I'm simping? I'm gonna hold my fairy torch over there.
I don't know who they're talking
Sorry,
about.
he likes women.
Sorry, I'm smart.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Hemp also, like, Hemp is so funny because, like, Hemp is someone who, even though he's a guy and he's like, I don't know how to do that because I'm a guy, I feel like Hemp truly appreciates women, whereas a lot of guys you meet on, like, Twitter, I'm like, you don't even fucking like women. Shut up. Like, stop speaking for men who like women because you're clearly not one of them. Like,
The reason
Right,
I like
'cause I've
women so
encountered
much.
those.
yeah.
The reason I like women so much is because they take care of me whenever I was super sick.
Aw.
So, like, I was in the hospital for a long time. Like, a long time. And the male nurses were shitty. The female nurses were nice. So it's always, it's because women are super good at taking care of people. I don't know why.
We
There's just
are.
something in their fucking
In our,
blood.
we're
that's
built.
Like,
Yeah, we're wired.
yeah, and like every time
general.
that a female nurse walk in,
Yeah.
doesn't matter how old or young, always the same level of like amazing, like, oh, how you feeling? It's like why do you care?
Aw.
And it's like most of the people are like, I don't give a fuck. Let's give you these
Bootleg Minecraft my
Get
ass.
out of there.
This is better than the Minecraft movie, I bet.
True.
Way better than Minecraft, please.
Fuck that Minecraft movie. Compared to us, anyway. If Minecraft movie wants to exist aside from us, that's fine. But, like, if it's me or the Minecraft movie, fuck that Minecraft movie. Us or the Minecraft movie, fuck that Minecraft movie.
That's right. That's right.
But no, I've been like on YouTube and I was like, I was literally agreeing with this dude about like some point they're making the video about women, you know, something critical, and I was like, yeah, they have a point, and I'm like agreeing with them, and he's still like arguing with me like I'm not agreeing with them, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's.
How
one of the
dare
people
you fucking
He's
say
one of
that, bitch?
that hates women no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's like
Those are people
agreeing.
that are just
You make a point.
I agree with you, Hemp. There are just some people who are fucking where I'm like, you haven't
up,
even gotten to the core
bitch.
issue you have, let alone the core issue of the situation. The core issue you have is you just don't like people.
Yeah, like.
Alright, look, I don't like people either, but I can at least give people a chance.
Hemp-
Where, like, alright, I used to not give anyone a chance, and then I came to Rumble and I was like, these people are nice.
Hemp also has logic, which is important. Hang on, I have to pee, but keep saying stuff, Hemp. Keep going.
I was gonna say, like,
You're not
you know,
going with me, Courage. Stay here.
people as well, but then like meeting nicer people like allows you to be like, oh, these people aren't so shitty. Like, cause you know every human has their ability to be shitty.
Right,
Like,
we
you
all
know what I
have
mean? Like-
potential shittiness within
Yeah,
us.
yeah, exactly. And like you have to decide the level of shitty that you could deal with, and sometimes it's hard for some people to distinguish like, oh, is this person like just a malicious shitty person, or they're just accidentally shitty. So it's
Right.
like a lot of people are just accidentally shitty, and they don't mean to, because like maybe they're
Yes.
having a bad day. Or,
Right.
like, that's why it's hard to figure out like some
Or they
people.
just like some people just honestly were never taught proper. Like
Or they were
and
never
so-
loved.
right, they weren't loved by they weren't nurtured by their parents. They didn't grow up in any kind of like household that taught them how to like
What
be
up,
normal
Doc?
to other people type of
Calvin?
thing. So it's like
Yeah. I hate the fact that like I listen to all my roommates who are in psychology class, so
Mhm.
it's like I constantly think of like how to psychoanalyze people because I'm always listening to people like, oh, this is how you feel, okay.
mhm.
Himpy to him.
And like I don't know, like I had it because I had this awesome like professor when I was in college, and because he was teaching philosophy, but he was actually a practicing psychotherapist. So a lot of what we actually learned was like psychology stuff while we're learning philosophy, psychology at the same time, and
That's an
he was such a-
interesting combo.
it was, and he was one of the best people I've ever met in my whole life. Like he was
Long hair.
super kind, super loved everyone, was just so I don't know, he was an amazing human being. So like people were like, you have to take the class. He was amazing, and I did, and I was like, I see what they're saying now because he was awesome. He had a potluck at the end of the quarter where he invited all the students, and we just go to his house and have a potluck, and basically a big blue chair
Aw.
where we just could talk about whatever we wanted. And it was just so like open and like except like there's no judgment. He's the least judgmental person I ever met. Like, and he was just so understanding and knew exactly what to say and just like anyway, he was older and he was also very wise. But he like I remember him saying like explaining to us about people in general, and this is like the kind of approach that like psychologists are supposed to take, which is like when you're going around and doing really crappy stuff, right? They're doing shitty stuff and they're reacting really shitty. It's like think of it as it's not really them. It's like when something bad happens to you, it leaves like a recording in your brain. And when something similar happens again in the future, that recording plays back again in your brain. And so when you're reacting, you're not actually reacting to what's happening now. You're reacting to all the previous like similar things. So it's almost like you're playing a recording, but it's not really you. It's your learned trauma that you're acting out. It's not actually like you. So he's like, just remember that people are mostly just reacting, but that's not. It doesn't mean that's like who they are.
Yeah.
It's like a trauma recording that they're playing out over and over again.
That's true. And,
Yeah.
that's what PTSD is a great example of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, ma'am, are you muted on purpose? On purpose?
Yeah, I wasn't talking, and then I was talking to chat, and then I wasn't talking.
I was over here like, oh god.
Not to change too drastically, but guys, I had this really cool idea. I want to do this one day. This stream. The stream is the stream is gonna be called Drunker Than a Fifth Grader, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download a bunch of those like learning games from like when I was younger, like Jumpstart First Grade and shit like that. And then I'm gonna do like Mam Dubs where it's like donate and I'll spin this wheel. Maybe I take a shot, maybe I drink a drink, maybe I just have some water, whatever. And then I play these learning games, and the drunker I get, the worse I get at them, obviously. Because, like, it's hard to think straight when you're drunk. So, like, that's the stream.
That's hilarious.
Do like a
Wait. Oh man, I wish I hadn't clicked OK.
Do a
I
what?
saw an alien ship thing flying.
do a group version.
Oh shit, I missed it. There's an alien somewhere.
Yeah, like 'cause it was only showing on the screen like where you click OK, and I didn't see it till I clicked OK, and I just saw him like and then it disappeared. It went to the-
Does that mean Hemp's wife is gonna have to kill another extraterrestrial?
Where's aliens?
This is terrible news.
Terrible, terrible news!
I have no clue. I've actually never seen it.
That's crazy.
I was the only one who's seen it.
It's north, isn't it?
And I'm telling you, it's
Isn't it? I don't know.
real.
Oh,
Like he was just. It's
This
just
is a
the ship
wonderful
was going
question.
across the background.
Even though they say I'm crazy, it would happen.
Courage, why are you making
Imp
that
is
face?
actually fucking insane.
And fed all the animals. I hope that makes your job a little easier. See, that's good, husband.
That's good,
My
husband.
job fucking sucks.
He petted all
Fuck
these
you.
animals.
Oh no.
That's water, but
Why does Ma'am swear?
Ah.
Gary, you were sleeping like a baby, so I slipped out of bed and went for a morning walk around the farm. Everything was fine.
Oh, he said he petted all
He
the
fucking up.
animals. No, he
He
did.
did. He said he filled all the
He
water.
petted
bowls.
them.
I'm doing it right now. He
Huh.
met the dog. The
Your husband's a liar.
You do farm chore?
Hey,
You do farm chore?
you know whose husband never
That's good,
lies?
that's great news.
Mine.
I didn't lose anything if I passed out. I just didn't. I didn't
No,
die. I just fell asleep.
I don't know what's going on. I haven't lost money or anything lately from passing out.
That is weird. Have you been passing out in your house?
No, I've been passing out like random places sometimes.
Sounds
Like on the way.
like a
home.
medical issue.
You know, I am narcoleptic in the game.
Gonna ban me.
108
I can't save. GE is feeling so constricted right now. He's like, they've neutered me.
Ah,
the fairy rose.
stupid fucking
Fairy eats the
dinosaur.
fairy
Get back.
rose.
Hi, GE.
Full energy. That's all good.
Well,
Eat
shit.
that.
Well, shit.
There we go.
Stupid dinosaur got out. It's like,
The stupid dinosaur. You know, just normal problems that you have as a farmer.
Dinosaur's stupid again. We're gonna have problems.
well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave him wandering around and someone will let him in
Ooh, I
later.
got sparkly looking.
That's probably true. I'll let him in. I like dinosaurs.
He didn't even.
GE knows I like dinosaurs.
Bro, he didn't even pet the cat or the turtle
Who?
or the
This is a
dog.
major problem.
You doing me?
Fucking Shane and his lion
This is a-
ass.
This is the craziest issue
How dare
I've
she
ever
lie
heard.
to us?
Why are you here? This is PG-13. Alright, listen. My stream says it's not for children. That's good enough for YouTube, I guess.
Put this behind a paywall, YouTube.
I've been wanting to do, like, dual streaming for a while. I just haven't had the chance to, and I was like, Stardew's a good one to, like, check it out with and test it out on. Because as much as we can be PG-13 or R or X here, you know. Oh, this little dinosaur! Look at him!
Yeah, no.
Look at him. His name is Reginald. Reginald!
How'd you get Reginald?
He's hanging out in one of the melon patches.
You need retinol.
Retinol? Is that a drug? Do we need more melon
Retinol.
seeds? Question
Retinol
mark?
cream. Yes, at least 1 million.
1 million? I got you.
I don't,
No, I'm
I don't
kidding.
know.
It's gonna be a lot of
Like
clicking.
200.
Let me get some hair in my chest and do a
Damn.
I just take eating.
I love gamer words.
Drug you just referenced sounds like it's fucking part of date rape drug because the like
I'm dead.
chemical compound. Yeah, the way you said it,
True.
it's retinol. Like, that's
No, I said retinol, like the
the,
cream.
no,
Roofies?
I'm saying the null. Yeah, that's the
No.
retinol. Make him like every time she said null, the fucking thing would cut out for a second. I heard null. I was like, wait, what? Retinol? Why are you talking about date rape drug?
GG!
Is she gonna date rape us all?
That's the reason she gathered so many of us.
Like, now that I got you all in one central location. Wow.
1 billion bajillion.
Bro.
Quite a bit. Okay. I need to figure out how to do that, because Rumble literally, like...
What?
GG said, what the fuck? Poor GG. Sorry, Lori. You came in at the wrong time, Lori. I don't know how to explain this to you, bro.
I don't
What's
either.
going on here?
She just said she wants to learn how to do that. You cannot judge the fucking Stardew crew. Come on.
You can't say things like that. Oh wait, I accidentally picked up that torch. Oops.
Thank you everyone for coming out.
Do I want to know? Do I even want to know?
They're censoring Lori on YouTube. Rough.
Whoa, you're gonna censor the nicest person on Rumble? Come on. She's literally sweet as fuck. How are you gonna censor her, bro?
It's true. It should be a crime. Can't censor Lori. That's illegal.
That should be illegal.
She's allowed to say whatever she wants.
Bruh.
I don't care what regime this is. She says what she wants.
What was I going to get from the chest?
I mean, you can. What up, Naomi? Oh, I'm sweet as fuck, thank you.
He said, thank you. In the sweetest way possible, he
Terribleness.
said, thank you.
Yeah. They love me.
No, not Naomi. Me not being able to remember what I was getting.
Hold on, Naomi. I probably gotta fix that one. Hold on 2 seconds. Oh, she says she loves you.
Oh,
Aww.
Retinol. I love her.
Retinol.
Beware, man.
Retinol.
Oh, we gotta be careful.
Retinol.
Man's over here.
Can't even say it anymore. Can't even say the correct one anymore. You guys are fucking me up.
GE, you're already my Dino Sensei, but you would be Sensei Supreme if you did that. I would be so grateful. GE,
Now, you can
offering to teach me how to multi-stream.
GE, you know, 'cause
Let's go.
he's pretty, you know, whoa, he's kind of controversial.
He's Asian! Controversial automatically.
Ooh, I didn't know we were racist, gang.
We're supposed to stop the Asian hate. I
It's
thought it was
true.
coming from
By
Asians.
starting it?
But sure, you know.
Wait,
That's
no,
how
something
things
that
work.
Wait, how does stop Asian hate work? Are you supposed to stop Asians from hating us, or wait? What I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. What are we stopping the Asians from doing? Also,
Yeah,
can't they
stop
just
it,
do what they want? So confused. So fucking confused.
I'm so confused. I'm so lost. He saved me.
I don't stop any of the hate. I'm like, whatever. If you want to hate, do it, I guess.
Moon's like the fucking Clayton Bigsby. Hate, 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 hate. Fucking Dave Chappelle. A black white supremacist. Oh my god.
What? Your husband Alex hit my hair.
I
with
can
the
show you the way.
lady.
Do you know the way?
Swear I'd shave it all off in a second.
He's right.
Holy fuck, he's stealing that line right there,
Please
bro.
Sigh, life can be tough.
That's my husband, y'all. He said, my hair's so popular with the ladies. My ladies, the ladies, aka my husband.
Stop, Lady Heinen.
No!
Stop my hair off. Bro, that's hilarious.
That's so funny.
That's everyone's husband, guys. My husband is everyone's husband.
Every time I try to cut my hair, somebody tries to talk me out of it. It's like, what the hell?
I feel like having hair that length, though, is definitely, like, it's an achievement. It takes a hot minute, dude.
Right?
That's Finn Fonte shaved his beard off. I was kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's funny? My hair grows pretty quick, so it doesn't stay gone for long. Like when I cut it, nobody noticed.
Is it because you use mane and tail? You can tell us, Hemp.
No,
It's
I don't
okay.
use that. Apparently, mane and tail gives you cancer.
I mean, everything gives you cancer. Let's be real.
Right? There's like all these like crazy like cancer warnings on stuff in California, and like it's all like this may cause you cancer, and it's like just like
Like,
normal like household
everything.
objects and stuff.
I'm dead, G.
That's why I was talking about doing that. Like not just cooking, but like showing people how to make natural stuff about like all kinds of shit.
A lot of these like plastics and things that are made with like chemicals, it's like
Oh yeah, no. Plastics are horrible. My dad worked at a plastic factory that literally recycled plastic to make them into like quote-unquote wood beams for like decks and stuff like that. He hasn't been the same since, like physically, like
Yeah.
it fucked him up.
Naomi.
Suck my deck.
Suck your deck. Bruh.
Yeah.
Y'all act like ma'am ain't dirty. Look at this.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I was talking about Dex.
Ma'am has never said anything dirty in her whole life.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
He talked about dirty dick once.
Ma'am
This
is
is terrible
innocent.
news.
Terrible,
Here's
terrible
the-
news.
I've heard it.
I'll
Full
take.
Metal Jacket is the movie and Full Metal Alchemist is the anime, right? I gotta make
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Full Metal Alchemist is
Yes.
Okay, okay. Go, go, go.
Watch Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist is the one where he turns that little girl
It's
into a
great.
dog, and that dog into a little girl.
That one made me have nightmares for like 3 days.
God, Barry, I'm not the only one.
wish
who
I was
hears that
kidding.
concept.
She said, "I wish I was kidding."
Alchemist. Oh,
As- Every time it goes away, it sounds so
Hmm.
drastic. And when it comes back, it's like Full Metal Alchemist.
What about the semi-metal alchemist though? Why didn't he get any credit?
Randomly want a cow decal for
I'd imagine. Hey, look, my dad didn't get
There's, like, 7 in this
cancer, okay? My dad just, because of plastic changes your estrogen levels, it's, highly charged with estrogen. So my dad, I didn't want to say this, GE, but I'll do it for you. My dad's estrogen levels are too high, so he has to take, I call them penis pills, but it's testosterone.
I need to take some testosterone pills.
Yeah,
probably.
that's actually a common problem.
That's typically what it is for men. It's not even that their testosterone drops, it's that their estrogen gets higher than their testosterone.
There's actually a ton of estrogen in a bunch of different products.
Everything.
Literally everything.
Lotions, shampoos, all the stuff.
Anything you get
That's
from a
crazy.
plastic bottle, you have more estrogen. Like if you take it from a plastic bottle, you're putting more estrogen into your body.
Flat bottom.
And the worst part is all the stuff.
The wood shavings alchemist. He needs credit too.
When you're in the womb, when your mom's pregnant with you, because if she's using any of these products that have estrogen, the baby absorbs the estrogen. So male babies will end up already being born with higher estrogen.
Look at me and my long hair.
I was gonna say it's all Courage's fault. Fucking Courage.
None of us are doctors. For legal reasons. This is all a conspiracy.
I like that you just shouted, "None of us are doctors." It's like the most seemingly random shit.
These are disclaimers.
We're not doctors. Crying.
We're not giving official medical advice here.
Do it.
Chat said RFK approves of this message.
We might be, Maha. You don't even know.
Dude,
Maha.
G
Maha.
G GE said, "I'm a
I'm
doctor. I'm dead."
yeah, me are doctors, and we also play one on TV.
I'm fucking crying, lads.
I see.
Bro, people are dumb enough to listen to
Make a hallucinator game. What?
something. Darwin had done, the Darwin Award goes to you, Bobo.
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 What are you talking about, BR, my friend?
Oh, I'm talking about.
Haven't tended to a sucking chest wound in 20 years.
What?
Yours.
What?
I haven't tended to a sucking chest wound in 20 years, so don't ask me to treat yours.
I'm dead. I
Oh
almost
my
choked on my
God.
pumpkin seeds, dude. What the fuck does that mean? Also, GE, shit, you right? GE said I'm Asian. What did you expect? Of course I'm a doctor.
I know, right?
How'd you're gonna be a mathematician, bro? That's what your mom wanted. She couldn't do what you wanted. Fuck.
Mathematic.
Yeah, but the weed fucks up the math for him.
The weed fucks up the math, yo.
Why'd you ruin his life like that?
Well, that's why he sounds like that.
I used to be a medical guy, BR, that's what you mean? You used to be a medical guy?
Just
You kind of a doctor?
what does a medical guy mean? Like, what does that mean?
He's a guy, He's a guy who works medically.
Like,
I'm a medical-
in what capacity? I'm so confused. Like, I was a
I'm like-
medical guy once. Like, what?
I was a medical
I don't know. So like, that's why I was putting in a broad category.
I have all the questions. I was a medical guy once. What?
What does TF2 stand for?
Titty fucking two. Oh.
Team Fortress.
I used to play medic in Team Fortress 2. I used to play medic in multiple games. I guess I am a doctor.
Yeah, I've been a healer and a cleric many.
Listen, I played Mercy in fucking Overwatch one time, okay? I'm basically a doctor now.
I sit there
Literally.
and Google MD all day, bro. It's so depressing, man.
I've Googled my symptoms many times, so I know a
snuck into
lot of
college
things.
Classes, and we did a hands-on surgery the other day.
Can you imagine sneaking in and it's the day they're doing a hands-on surgery? What the fuck?
So, you wanna know something hilarious about
It was open heart.
What are you saying?
So you can actually go sneak into college classes really easily.
Oh yeah, you can, for sure.
Actually, not hard at all.
For
Yeah, I
legal
used-
reasons, I'm joking.
I used to go to college classes.
Name one
like,
ancient
I didn't
Methodist.
Go to college. I just
Yeah,
went,
like if. Mhm.
and that was it. I just go in.
Like especially if it's like the larger class size, they don't know your two students.
My dad found out that, like, MIT has all of their, like, textbooks online for fucking free. And he would just read them in his spare time. And I was like, first of all, what a fucking nerd. But second of all, that's kind of crazy, dude.
Right?
What a flex.
Pretty cool.
How would I know all the
No,
fucking...
you can. That's the thing. Is like you can pretty much learn
Anything.
anything in college for free by going to the
Damn.
library.
You just gotta try it.
And now.
Just gotta
go to the
apply
library
yourself.
And Googling stuff, right?
I didn't know all the books were online.
Like-
Yeah, that's a game changer.
Yeah, that's literally when my dad found that out. He was like, fuck. He started reading them in his free time, and I was like, first of all, you fucking nerd, but second of all, I'm proud of you. Third of all, look at my dad earning a college degree without all the fucking money involved.
I
Right?
know, right?
You could literally learn all that stuff. Like,
And people act like the people who aren't in college are just retarded.
Yeah.
no. I actually like met quite a bit of retarded people in college. So.
Dude, there are some college people that you're like, I don't understand how you got a degree, bruv.
So
Okay.
you got
Like, literally.
It's all about, like, college is all about...
Cat dog that every day.
Oh,
How you actually apply yourself or not, because you could skate the whole way through
yeah, for sure.
and not have paid attention to anything or retained it and graduate. So you could graduate not knowing anything.
There's also a lot of college that is more like you learn how to repeat what was taught to you versus like actual thinking for yourself. Most college is just you repeat what you've been taught.
Correct. Like you just learn with the matter. Like getting a good grade in college is simply a matter of figuring out what the professor wants from you and reproducing it,
Yep,
and that's how you get a good grade.
it's BS, children.
Pretty annoying that they
Like-
don't teach critical thinking.
Oh yeah,
And
I got taught that in high school, but like,
some of them do. It depends on the professor, though. I did have professors that did encourage critical thinking. Like they'd ask the class questions and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Or "Isn't this interesting, guys?"
they'd be like, hey,
To try and encourage.
what's
us
your
to think
favorite
about
idea?
discussion. And those were one of my favorite classes, is where the teacher would basically have the whole session would be like a class discussion of what people thought about this or that, what we
Yeah,
just read.
that's another idea.
And it was super interesting because then it's like you get exposed to everybody else's ideas, things you never thought of, and you're like, huh.
Guys, tuna are popping at the beach right now. What the fuck?
But the problem was there still wasn't enough people that were invested.
Yep.
Like it was generally me and about 6 or 7 other people in every class that were the main people that would talk, and everybody else would just kind of sit there and listen and not participate.
Hemp, we need you to fish your ass off at the ocean.
You need to
Okay.
fish your arse
Oh,
off.
We need you to fish your ass
Your
off.
arse.
Word.
I'm
Your
going to
arse.
fish straight.
We need you to fish your ass off.
Your arse?
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
fish
actually
my arse.
like learning. Like if I could just go to school as a profession and get paid for it, I'd be good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love learning stuff.
I only like learning things that like can be applicable to life. Like if I'm like I don't understand how I could ever apply this. Yeah.
Right? Like
I
things
want to
that
be like the
things
dude
that I
from
find
New
interesting
Zealand.
or I find useful. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the guy from New Zealand who's the human encyclopedia?
No.
He literally knows everything. Well, not like everything, but you know. They say he knows everything because of the fact that he doesn't know
And I guess-
everything yet. Nobody knows everything. But the point is, he has a photographic memory, and he can tell you how to take apart anything. He can teach you how to do anything you want.
I would love to have a
GE is being silenced for liking butt stuff over on YouTube. How dare you, YouTube? How dare you?
It's my fault. That's why me will laughing.
YouTube is trying to silence the butt stuff likers. How dare they?
He's the reason why I go out and learn so much random shit. Because it's like, it's nice to know a lot of things.
It is good to know a lot of things.
I agree.
But, like that's something I feel like that's been lost. Like people have lost their. People used to have a lot more general knowledge.
Yeah, general knowledge
Yeah.
used to be so much more. Like it just used to be so much more. Like,
Yeah.
All them kids dropping out of the damn school.
well, people used to build their own houses back in the day.
Yes.
No one would know how to do that now. Yeah, they would just literally pick a spot and fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would literally just do it.
I watch those ladies online who make houses with clay and like sticks and bamboo and shit, so I'm pretty sure I could build a house.
I almost just spat my drink everywhere, ma'am.
I
That would be
honestly do
terrible.
believe that you could do it, all of you, because if you were put in a situation of life or death, I guarantee you'll figure it out.
I do it for fun.
I would do it. but,
I'm dead, ma'am. Ma'am's killing me, y'all.
You'll figure it out.
like I'm not. That's like my brain. Like you're talking about that and him, like how your brain works and doesn't naturally work. My brain naturally does not. It's like not inclined to understand how to put things together. Like that's it. Like makes my brain fart. Like when I'm just like, huh?
It's okay, because like I said, whenever I have to try to think of like taking care of stuff or doing things, I'm like,
It's like how my husband amazes me because he's one of those people that has the natural mind. He'll just do it. Like he'll just build something and he'll just build it. Like,
See,
not going-
I'm good at that shit. Like, I'll just be like, how is that put together? And I'll think about it and I'll figure it out. As long as it's something
doesn't
simple.
know, he'll just go look up a video, watch a video for like 20 minutes, and then go do it. I'm
Yeah.
like, really, dude?
That's the shit I do. I was like, how do you do tiling? And I looked it up and I was like, now I can do it. Just because I was like,
I don't know why my brain's been doing that. Like when people I never call by like the ending of their username or like a different. Usually I call Brad guy, but then my brain just said Viking, and then earlier like fucking I don't know what's going on.
guys, I got a
You
shirt
okay?
of confusion.
Probably. I think Alzheimer's. Check. What's up, birdies? Now Moon's got me paranoid. I gotta check on the birds. Everybody, I got.
Aw, the widow birds. Guys, time pass a bunch of widow birds.
Yeah, they're little
Lucky
tiny.
him.
This place is anti-butt stuff.
Gee,
This is
come
terrible
back
news.
to us. We're pro butt stuff.
I'm fucking dead, G. People be producing their own videos nowadays.
They're gonna be ghetto rich. Hell yeah, ghetto rich.
Sears used to sell homes as low as 10K with the instructions and materials. God damn.
Dude, that's literally like one of the funniest things about Red Dead 2 is when I get on there and they're like looking through catalogs for shit, because I'm like, actually, catalogs
That's my favorite part.
had fucking everything back in the day. Like, they would be like, here's homes in a catalog, and here's this in a catalog, and you're just like, it's so unfathomable now. But I'm like, it's so funny
Yeah.
that RD does that. Like, it's so accurate.
What am I fishing for again? I forgot.
Just fish.
You're fishing.
Fishing for fishies.
You're
Yeah, like-
fishing.
It wasn't even that many gens far back in my family where people were just like building their own houses and making their own stuff. Like I had a great grandma. She would make cheese.
How great was she, though? How
That
great.
would be a good video to make.
Cat Dog's grandma makes cheese.
Like she would
She's-
make it old school from scratch. I'm pretty sure.
She makes cheese?
Yeah.
That, like,
Cheese.
yeah.
It's not that hard, honestly. My dad's made cheese before. He's also made
Yeah.
butter.
It's
But that was
fun
her
to
thing.
make
She
cheese.
would make cheeses.
I think I
Super
might
sweet.
do an episode about that then, because of how y'all talking.
Do it!
Great uncle that would make his
Damn.
thing was making like furniture and clocks from like the burl, from like out of wood, the burl.
Yeah, the
He'd,
burl.
like stain it and glaze it, and had so many.
I fucking died, lads! Fuck!
And he would like sell
How did
it,
this
but he had
happen?
tons stored up too that he just gives.
This is the worst
We
shit.
gotta get to level 100 in Skull Cavern.
My man is
Key demands it!
Fine.
had one of his clocks.
Key demands it.
And a
That's
table
super
that
sweet.
you never seen.
We're
It's
gonna.
such a cool table. It's just a little table though.
It's so cool, like, looking into woodworking and shit. I've done a couple of that.
Like,
Another talent was the commercial, so I'm amazed by it. Like, I'm just
man,
like,
y'all are making me
it's
feel
awesome.
so much better about my plans now. Holy fuck.
Hmm.
It's like I've been trying to get my wood lathe. I have to get a belt so that I can like make.
Ew, Waka, no.
Painting, though. I'm good at
Making
painting.
cheese is easy. Ask any guy.
Yes, it is.
It is actually pretty easy.
Dick cheese. Didn't.
Super easy, dude. But it's fun too. So it's like something you can do with like kids if you have kids.
Life was easier back when people were dying of tuberculosis, GE. Don't play games with me, we
Right.
both know this.
And they had, and amazingly, back when
Why'd you
things
have to
took way
bring that
longer to
up?
do, they had way more time on their hands. How does that work?
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
I read
Right?
an
But
interesting.
literally, they had way more time, even though it took a really long time to do everything.
It's funny you bring that up. 'Cause I literally just read a funny like experiment that was done in 1978. A guy put himself 400 feet underground or something in a cave, completely isolated from light, sound, everything, time. Like he couldn't tell the time passing because he was under
Mhm.
there for 180 days.
Oof.
Then
Uh-huh.
what he thought was 24 hours was actually 48 hours, and he ended up adapting a 32-hour awake and like 16-hour sleep cycle.
I heard about that.
It's insane. So like for him, time slowed down a lot. Like, so I'm wondering if people back then, since they didn't have all these things that we take for granted, did they just not have a proper circadian rhythm? And you know what I mean? Like, because you hear stories of old people who are like, I had to stay awake for 6 fucking days. Like,
Right?
oh, and you were staying up for 6 days doing what?
That's true,
Oh,
GE. That's
cleaning
true.
Underground for 6 fucking days straight.
But there are preferable survival instances. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I had to survive, I'd love to survive in Florida in the middle of nowhere because I could do that. I'd do that easily. But,
Surviving in a desert with some shit.
yeah, so, like, everybody has different survival, like, preferences because they're like, I could do that easy. Blue's favorite survival preference is right here, right now, because she's sleeping on my body pillow, just living her best little dog life.
Right?
Dude, the other day, I was listening to this song, and in the middle of the song, he says, "You're beautiful," and my dog Blue happened to walk by when he said, "You're beautiful," and her tail started wagging, and I was like, she thinks this song is about her. I was like, that's so cute.
Song is about them, especially when you put their name in the song.
Yep,
I always do.
yep.
Because, like, every song can be your dog's song. I just, you know, like Meow Yin, every song becomes her song. Because, like,
Oh,
your
pass
name
out
is.
in town. Sorry.
Me, I do that to my dogs all the time.
No.
Like how when Ma'am feeds her cats, it's the funnest.
I just
How
love,
do you say this thing?
I love,
Man, I love watching their, how much they loved their new little cat.
They love that shit.
So
It's
cute.
hilarious.
I just think the cutest was, Oreo's face on her birthday with the birthday cake. She's like, nah!
I think
Wait,
Or his
when
birthday
that?
was March
When-
5th.
I was like,
Throwing chefs for
"Oh,
20s.
we have to go back and watch the VOD."
I have to
Kitty's
send you
watching.
pics. I sent them to Moon. I have to
Okay, I wanna
upload
see
'em.
pics, Yeah.
They're pretty cute.
Cute.
Oreo was so upset, like, bitch, this is late! I expected this ages ago! Cats really be having that fucking audacity, though.
You know, they really are.
I do spoil the shit out of them.
Am I supposed to be fishing?
They wouldn't even know what birthdays is without me.
Yeah, Hempathin, go to the ocean and fish.
I've been doing that, but with bees. So like today when we were playing Minecraft, I was like Bethaniel and then Bicolis and then I had a bunch of them. I wish I could remember all of them.
I always just lengthen people's names for whatever reason. Terrible, terrible news!
Because you're Amish.
I'm,
That's how Amish people do.
I'm Amish?
Amish.
Gotta be Amish.
Moon ain't Amish, she's a white lady.
That's how it works. If you're white, you're Amish.
I did not know I was Amish, guys. Apparently
Well,
I'm
fucking
Amish.
screwed.
Yep. Now you're all Amish.
I hate it here.
You're Amish, and you're Amish.
I'm leaving the Amish community.
Everybody's Amish. What is that thing that they do when they go out into the community, like out into the real world?
Springer.
Yeah.
Oh, but I know what you're talking
My chat
Brum
is killing me
Springer.
every time I look
Yeah,
over.
Brum Springer.
Oh my fucking god.
Brumspringer.
Guys.
Permanent Brumspringer.
build a house in a day. By all
Yeah, I
the-
know, right?
Dude, they're fucking get it done types, dude.
They are. They're
It
good.
just goes to show you, like, the same thing in...
I'm going to an Amish market tomorrow with Grandma
True.
Cat Dog.
Dude, Amish markets are so
I
good.
should have got money. I should have got money out of the bank. I'm gonna cry. I can't buy
I've never been
anything
to
unless
one
I
of
ask
those
her.
places.
Oh, Grandma Cat Dog.
Did you know that,
Love Grandma
over
Cat
in
Dog.
Asia, they don't have a lot of heavy equipment because they just use people to dig, like, giant trenches and shit?
Crazy. I don't know Mama or Grandma Cat Dog, but I love Grandma Cat Dog.
The same as Amish
She's the
people, they
best.
just work together to do it fast
Yeah.
than most people do.
That's the thing is Amish people like they know how to work together.
Yeah.
They're get it done,
They've all got
motherfuckers.
that
They get it done. And it's true, like, you don't realize, like, I didn't realize, like, how easy it was to do stuff. If you can, like, because, like, I'm married into a big family.
I thought you were gonna say I married into the Amish. I was like, whoa.
Moon,
I'm married into,
not
like, a
Moon.
big
Fucking
family
Fairy's
where
Amish.
there's, like, a lot of people, and so, like, and I come from, like, a really small family, and we're all separated, and
same.
anyway, and it's like they all like how quickly they could get stuff done was like insane. It's like, oh, we need to get rid of furniture or whatever crap, and it just gets done so quick because everybody just pitches in, and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's kind of how it is at our house.
Like,
Shit gets done faster.
and I was like, that's crazy.
That's why I love that saying, more hands make less work.
Yeah.
It's incredibly true.
And I had like a Vietnamese friend when I was in high school, and like her family would just like they would all her cousins, everyone would like pool all their resources together. So like and help each other out. So like she got a car when she turned 18 because basically they all like put in
Chipped
money
in.
together to chip in.
Gee, I need you to run that poll.
Car, it was a used car, but still it was working car. Like it was decent.
Guys, GE said, how many guys would pay for Moon's farts in a jar? I need him to run that poll. Need to know how many farts I need to be saving in a jar.
And she'd always be like babysitting.
How many farts?
and family.
All of them. I would save all the farts in a jar if someone's gonna pay for them, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I never had that kind of shit either, but I knew a bunch of people like that who had the, it's like they would all pitch in, it's like, oh man, that must be nice, yeah?
Mhm.
People working together, it's like,
We're all in
'Cause they were,
this
like, poor. They didn't have a lot
together.
of money. They were poor.
yeah, it was just the fact
Absolutely.
they worked together.
They all like worked together to afford her a car, and I was just like, that's crazy.
Dude, they've upgraded the fish, so now they got fish with hats.
Aww.
Feel it coming in the air.
Why is that so cute, though? Fish with hats? Okay, I'm making it to the 100th floor in Skull Cavern.
Raquel's talking to you, Cat Dog. Come here.
She's trying to use your body for
Huh?
entertainment purposes, Cat Dog. Run away!
I'm trying to use your mouth for entertainment purposes.
Run away, Cat Dog! You're being abuse. Abuse.
1,535 clips.
Shit.
Holy crap.
And he's not done yet.
He ain't even done.
Crazy.
Haven't even started editing yet.
I haven't got to look in his eyes in at least 3 weeks.
Except
Don't look at me.
that time you were using his body for entertainment purposes.
He wasn't looking at me. He was looking at chat.
That's true. That is true. I can confirm.
Done fishing. Down, pull up.
He fucking did it.
What that mouth do? I'm dead. Oh, I forgot to get.
This fucking sunglasses with the sun and the sunglasses and the
I
fucking.
forgot to get hair. We ain't got no hair.
Oh,
Happy they're not fed.
They're not fetid.
They're gonna fucking hate us. We need 500,000 right now.
They ain't never been fed before. They don't even know what food look like.
500,000 or am I buying 500,000?
Yes.
Buy I'll just spend all of our money on
Can
hair.
you imagine spending
Why?
600 million on fucking
400.
A?
What?
We wouldn't have anywhere to put it.
I would have just kept going if she would have said that.
We're trying to save money for the golden clock, which is like really fucking expensive.
So you said 400?
Yeah, 400.
Yeah.
For real that time.
Oh, so don't
Just
waste
a singer.
money, is what you're saying.
Oh.
Wait, is the mouse counting the clicks? What are you talking about, BR? No, he's clipping his streams to make a video for his 2nd year anniversary on Rumble.
He's trying to make one big,
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, one big
Immaculate.
video of all his best clips from the last 2 years.
This would be true.
Crazy.
Hopefully it includes that clip where
will
you're
be doing
using
this
his
soon.
body for entertainment.
Dead.
If neither of y'all's includes that clip, I'm gonna cry. I will
Mine
demand a
will, mine will.
refund.
For
Damn
sure.
population, yeah.
Be annoying to have a mouse click counter. If I turned off noise removal, you could hear every fucking click. You guys could count it. Fucking dead.
Don't say it, Blue.
Mouse
Don't
clicker
think
counter.
about it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What does this say?
Do it, Courage. Do it. Do it, Courage.
No, no! Do not encourage them. How dare you?
Courage, do it.
This is like the biggest betrayal right now, guys. No.
Do it, Courage.
Courage is sleeping. It's Blue who's like, what? What do you want me to
Oh, Blue, bark, 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 bark.
do? Don't fucking do it, Blue. Yo, earlier,
Blue, speak.
they would not shut the fuck up. Like, I was like, they were barking at the neighbor who was in his own yard, and I was like, guys, you can't do that. That's not legal. Like, he's fine. They were just like, what?
Fucking dead.
Trying to explain the laws to my dogs. Like, he's in his yard, he's fine. He has to
That'd
die.
be crazy.
Main chest. Back to the mine. The haze in the main
Oh, he playing Ark, lads. He's playing Ark.
Hey, it's the phone.
Oh
wow,
no, I'm gonna
how
die.
dare he not play Stardew Valley?
GE, how dare you not play Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley with the whole whoop.
Dude, can you imagine if we had
Are
GE
you?
up in here? GE wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. Ah.
Alright, guys.
Funny.
So, like, what job do I have?
telling y'all to hey, but nobody listening.
Dude, that would actually
I
be
have
so
it.
much
I'm literally
fun.
using it right now, Himpo.
Live.
Hempo.
No,
I'm in the mine.
I call him Himpo.
I like it.
Live. I'm in the mines now because of all the lies.
Are you talking about like the mines or
And
like
just calling
Skull
me a
Cavern?
liar, and I don't agree with this.
Calling everybody liars.
Please don't call me a
I'm literally gonna
liar
sue you for something.
for something. Never told a lie, and that makes me a liar.
That's right.
You're welcome.
It does.
What did we do? What happened? Biome balance.
Hemp
Good
just
job,
saw the
Hemp.
fish.
Baby, I caught all them fishies.
Y'all caught them
Our
fish.
gooseberry.
Fishing.
Let's go.
fishing.
Y'all done catch the fish.
Yeah, I was
It's
fed
still
up
at
with
level
it.
9. It's never gonna get to level 10.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
What I did was I fished and then I stopped because I said, "Fuck it."
Cause he said, "Mam's being mean to me."
Tomorrow after farm chore, we're gonna take the stairs to the frickin'
To the fricassee.
Calico. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
on the
was
high.
a rabbit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Do you know how to fricassee a rabbit?
I'm sorry. You said you freak with the rabbit?
Fricassee a rabbit.
You freaking with the rabbits, Hemp? I gotta call Peter.
I gotta call
Oh
PETA.
Lord is right.
I keep forgetting
Oh
how
Lord
young
is
y'all are.
correct.
Bugs Bunny.
Oh, it's a baby. Hello,
Do you know how
baby.
to fricassee a rabbit? It's a cooking method.
Yeah, I remember. I know that.
Okay. So I'm like, how the fuck do you not know this?
Not Peter the rabbit. You're a
No.
rabbit in. Oh, I was gonna make a joke. That's
I
too much.
remember.
If ma'am say it's too much, I wanna know what it
There we
is.
Elmer Fudd, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
When ma'am is like, it's too much, I just wanna know what it is, lads. Like, what?
I was gonna say. VR said Peter the rabbit, and I was gonna say Peter in the rabbit, but that's just terrible. That's terrible.
Peter, get out of that
That's
rabbit,
disgusting.
Peter.
That makes my stomach sick.
That's
Is
just
the rabbit okay? These are
No.
questions for everyone.
No.
PETA.
We'd all love to know the answer to these.
Yeah, don't ever trust PETA with animals.
True.
They'll rape-
They're terrible.
Yeah, they will try to inbreed with animals. South Park made an episode all about it.
That's hilarious. Also probably true.
Well, if it wasn't The Simpsons, then you're incorrect.
Got it.
You're incorrect.
Got it.
Crying.
South Park made that episode too.
Simpsons said it.
I love it because it's like dude, South Park and Simpsons literally did like almost everything that you can think.
Yeah, I love that South Park.
I need to know
I love the
which
one they
member
did.
of the Illuminati writes the fucking Simpsons. Because what the fuck?
Right?
He's a guy who claims to come from the future. He says he's from the future.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why like.
I
the
bet
whole-
everybody was like, no the fuck you didn't. If you knew all those episodes, and they're like, oh
that's
shit.
when they called Trump winning the presidency,
Yeah, that's fucking creepy, dude.
and they had the same.
They
picture
called, like,
going
everything.
around that escalated.
Basically.
They called a bunch of shit just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I watched that shit growing up, and I never caught on any of that shit. But
He was planning on running, so it's like.
No, since the 80s.
this is true.
The 80s, Trump said.
This is
Trump
true.
made a joke about it in the 80s, and then, like,
Yep. And they fucking called it.
So people were asking him a lot, like a long time ago. Hey, you remember
Yeah.
this? So like, it's been on the mind. So it's kind of like it's not that far off. Of it. Be like, well,
Hard to not think that they actually.
'cause it's
from
like
the
when
future.
we've had, you know, it's like Reagan. He was like an actor, and he became a president.
that's the thing is people act like it's crazy Trump ran for presidency at all because he was just, like, a star, and it's like, no, Reagan did that too, though.
Yeah, Reagan
Right.
did it.
And
I'm sure, and then we're getting to level 100 of the mind.
and Reagan worked for
You know-
SAG-AFTRA, so it was even crazier that Reagan did it, to be honest.
It was like it was actually. I forget what movie. But it was actually a joke in the movie. It's like, who is that?
I'm gonna fall asleep in my basement collecting
Anyway,
wine.
Like, they don't believe because they're like, oh, yeah, isn't that Back to the Future or whatever, right? Like Doc doesn't believe Marty because he's like, oh, you're from the future, right? Like when he goes and visits Doc 1955 Doc, and he's like, well, who's president in 1985? And he's like, Ronald Reagan. He's like, Ronald Reagan, the actor? Doesn't believe him because it's like.
Honestly, if you knew who Ronald Reagan the actor was, like, that's kind of impressive. Because he wasn't even, like, when he ran for president, he was just doing, he was just doing SAG-AFTRA stuff. He was just doing, like, union shit at that point. Yeah, it'd be like if Michelle Pfeiffer ran for fucking president. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Gang,
Right.
I have the biggest problem ever. You want to hear my World 3 problem?
You're not Michelle Pfeiffer.
That is one of them. The other one is that I've never been wine drunk, and this is actually a huge issue that needs to be solved.
Bro, bringing wine drunk sounds awful. I was wine drunk one time when I was 16 and in Italy, and it was an accident. It fucking
Oh, no.
sucked. I was only in Italy for 5 days, and I got drunk off a pizza. Because they didn't cook the wine through it. They put wine, they soaked it in wine. I ordered a pizza, they soaked it in wine, they didn't cook the wine through. And so I was like, this pizza is disgusting. And I ate it anyway, because I was like, I gotta eat something. So then, like, the
Pizza is
next
crazy.
day, I was hungover all fucking day. It was miserable. So I'm running around Rome, fucking miserable. Like, yeah. Anyway.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
Do
news.
not order 4 cheese pizza in Rome. Order margarita pizza in Rome, children.
Yeah.
They don't have tequila in it.
No, margarita pizza is like flat out plain ass cheese. Because it's named after a queen who liked just cheese on her pizza.
Yeah.
Which, same margarita, I'm with
bitch-ass
you, dude.
queen.
Hey, don't say that to her. How dare you? And then
Sorry, forgive me.
4 cheese always has wine in it, though. And, like, depending on where you go, they don't cook it through all the way, so. What? Dude, okay, no, the wildest was.
Wine drunk sucks.
The wildest was when we went to Rome. My friend, we all gave her our salads, so we stacked our salads on top of hers. And she's eating and eating and eating. And she gets to where my salad is. And she goes, oh! And we were like, what, dude? She had a live maggot on her fork. And we were like, what the hell? So we told our teacher. And our teacher told her husband. And he brought over the maitre d'. The maitre d' comes over, grabs the maggot, squishes it really obviously in his fingers, and then holds it in his palm and he goes, look, it's dead. And he goes, I bring more salad. And we were like, please, no, no more salad.
Fucking dead.
Oh. It was fucking nasty. But like for him, it wasn't a big deal. For them, it was just like, it's more
Sure, there's
protein. Yeah. We were like, shit, dude.
Raggedy cheese out there too, so
Yeah, exactly. Like, to them, it's like, whatever. Not a big deal.
yeah. It's, honestly, overseas is weird as fuck.
It is.
I don't understand how that would not be a big justice. I don't
That's
care.
why my like
So
brain
gross.
is
That's
so
terrible.
weird back here. 'Cause I'm still trying to get acclimated back to American.
Oh, yeah.
India's
Especially,
probably the most unhygienic place on this whole planet.
well, I was gonna say, hemp was over there for so long,
Yeah.
too. Like, when you're over to a place for, like, a week, it's a little weird. Like, when I went to Brazil and Haiti and shit, like, coming back to America, it was a little weird. Because, like, you just get used to things being a certain way. And for me, like,
Dallas.
people who have high adaptability, it gets really weird when you come back. Because you adapt to that other thing so easily and so quickly that, like, when you come back, you're like, this is just so weird. Like, I remember coming back from Rome and thinking, like, it's so crazy to be in America again. Because, like, everything is so fucking different than when you're in Rome. Or even Brazil.
When in Rome,
What?
It's so cool that you've been to like Rome and Brazil.
Moon be like, when in Rome.
True.
Yeah, but that's why that saying exists.
Yeah. When in
of
Rome,
Moon.
do as the Romans. Because of me.
Obviously.
Because I was trying not to get kicked out of the country. So, when I was in Rome, I did as the Romans did, and they didn't kick me out, so.
Yeah, 'cause you really don't want to get kicked out of a foreign country.
Hell no. Yeah, no. We were scared to death of that. It was so funny because, like, I had been to another country, 2 other countries before. I'd been to Mexico, actually more than that, because I'd been to Mexico, been to Brazil, and I'd been to Argentina, and, like, I felt the most pressure going to Rome at 15 years old. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, I found him in the Skull Cavern.
The hell, I won't
Alright,
want.
so we
You
just gotta
have to
get.
have your mastery to get to use it, right?
I have no idea.
Dang it. I have still not reached
I just put my Widow Fairy in the slot, and now she's there as my Fairy slot slut.
To
Yeah,
get
I
the
don't have that
slot,
slot yet.
She don't have the slot yet.
yeah, you have to pick combat mastery to get that slot.
Children, calm down.
Here in a second, I'm about to go to Calico to go to
Kaliko.
level 100.
Ooh, okay.
Level
I
100.
was going-
Do you have staircase?
I'm get some food and things. Yes, I have all of them.
All of
All of the
them.
staircases.
Bro, I can't use none of the fucking shit.
Oh, you got the
Singapore? is
Cannot
clean.
use none of the fucking shit.
I've never been outside America.
It's actually so much fun though. Like, as long as you're respectful, like,
Yeah, I'd like to.
it's very like when I went to Brazil, my mom still makes fun of me to this day because I was like 10 years old, but we went to Brazil. And there were tons of stray dogs running around, and she was like, "You wanted to take all of them home," and I was like, "Well, yeah, because they're stray dogs, but like most of them had mange, and she had to convince me not to pet them, and like it's just different, like." And when we went to Haiti, like the dogs there, the stray dogs are so skinny. And it's literally like a self-preservation thing. Like they're skinny because if they weren't, they'd get eaten. So they're bone thin.
Yikes.
It's scary. It's so sad. Like, going to Haiti is really... Like, if you go to a third world country, it's so fucking sad. Even, like, Brazil, when we went, was kind of like a second world country. So, like, a little developed, but not, like, so developed. So, like, Wednesday night, we had all these kids come into our church, and we were like, where'd these kids come from? And they were like... They're street kids. And we were like, yeah, no shit, they came off the street, but, like, where did they come from? And they were like, no, literally, they live on the street. Like, there's no orphanages in this big city, so when their parents die, they just live on the street and hope they make it to adulthood. Yeah, I was like, what the
That is
fuck?
terrible.
I can't.
Self-torture, sensitive to travel.
Damn, BR.
It's fucking crazy.
I could. That would
Man.
super upset me.
It w-
I don't know. I can't.
Even as, like, I was a 10-year-old. Like, I was a 10-year-old, and, like, a lot of the kids who came in were, like, 6 to 10. And I was like, it's so upsetting that they're coming off the street, but they fed them, so I'm like, at least they're getting at least one meal a week, you know? Which, even that is,
I'm in
like,
Calico
crazy.
again.
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back.
All good.
Yeah, see, I don't
Dogs
know.
also have to use the restroom. Please don't.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
feel that.
Frog. Bastard. What the fuck?
Okay, Kaliko. Did you already go to? Are you already?
Yes, ma'am.
to Catherine?
I am there. We started. I stopped at 15. I'm hunting. It's a little bit.
Cool. I am heading over. Wait, how do I get? Oh wait, I could take a totem there.
Yeah, it's the one right above the houses. Next to the shed. Next to the shed.
I was also like,
Oh, it's a damn frog.
Ah, there we go.
I was like, please, for the love of God, don't let that be a storm.
There we
knew
go.
it was not a strong
Kaliko.
Yes,
There, I have food
This is the
stuffs.
bathroom.
Ooh, cactus. Cactus fruit is good too. There's Moon waiting outside the end. That's cute. The little fairy.
Bro, I can't believe that shit though. I lost my
Oh,
damn
shit.
frog.
Already instantly dies because there's like a shitload of freaking.
No.
No, I didn't die, but
No, I died.
dang, they effed me up already. Cause first floor in, there's like a shitload of those flying dudes that's like,
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I'm like, what the heck?
Damn it, I need to use a chest to put my stuff in.
You're at level 15 or no? You moved on?
I'm at 44 now.
You're 44. Dang, you moved fast.
Yeah, just dropping down the thing.
Stairs, yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I'm going down. Ooh. Mushroom.
Of course, I can't put down a chest. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in the chest. I don't want to lose any more of my trinkets. I lost my damn frog.
How dare you do this?
I can't believe it. I died and they took my frog.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh,
I'm at 60.
I am not gonna fucking lose my
I will
fairy.
get to the AM. Ooh, there's a chest.
Yes.
I never opened
The
it.
chest.
Purple slime
No.
egg? What the hell?
I'm coming.
This
to
is
get the
wonderful.
That
Get in, get in,
Just
get
kidding.
in.
We
Where's
don't have
Blue?
a. We'll never have one of those
let's
slime
go.
hutches.
slime incubator.
So yeah,
Uh,
we won't
Schmaltz?
do that unfortunately. Just cause it's kind of worthless. But
Well, couldn't it help like
Make the
if
slimes.
slime goal was killing
Let's go.
slime?
Keep going, Blue.
yeah, but there is a lot of slimes in a lot of the shits anyways.
Okay.
Little pricey.
My mom came home, so my dogs are very excited.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Why are you making fun of Courage like that? Courage is making a face, dude. She's making an idiot face.
Courage, I love you. Love you, Courage.
Courage, she love you.
Somatic shard.
Aw, Courage wag. She said, okay.
Oh, I just. No.
Blue, get away from that door.
This is terrible news.
Terrible,
gosh.
terrible
Rush home, don't worry,
news.
I have multiple totems. We're good.
Okay.
Did I lose anything? What I lose? What I lose? Oh my god. Okay, we're good. I didn't lose anything. Let's fucking go. We're playing with Moon,
Me.
Harry, and Hemp, all linked in the description box below.
True. I'm not live on Rumble. I'm live on YouTube.
I'm also
The fuck you,
live,
boy,
but I
too?
am recording and I'll probably upload at a later time.
So don't hate us. We're trying to be beautiful. Just kidding. It's not what's happening. Yeah, there you go. Professional. Professional.
Damn.
It's crazy because I get more watch hours on YouTube, even though I have more followers on Rumble. It's kind of wild.
Not
man.
Vince, what up, guys?
Not Vince. Hi, not Vince.
Gotta try to speed run this so I can get back and finish the stairs.
Wait, what level did you die?
90 fucking 5, dude.
Damn. Fucking unlucky.
How come I don't know? Can't find the stairs at 55? I don't know.
What?
I don't see any stairs.
There isn't.
This is terrible news.
Unless you're with her, there won't be any stairs. Unless you were with her when she died. You won't find them.
Oh, so her dying removes them or whatever.
No way.
Yep.
No, because I'm still going down there.
I'm still getting them.
What the heck?
But I'm only on
55
26
or
right now.
is it-
It depends on who is there. Like, if you're there and shit. When she gets split. You know. When you get split.
Alright, I got an auto grabber. Nice.
This is perfect. This is wonderful news.
It is very nice. I like. Guys, I stubbed my toe on the way back into the room. It's
That's
hurting.
fucked
How
up.
I
It's
sliced
already-
open my toe and lost a chunk of
These,
it.
these
Damn.
Slime
That's
with the
terrible.
sunglasses, they count as slime killing.
Chunky toes. Hemp goddamn chunky toes.
It's growing back, but
You just disappeared.
Guys, we need more
Some of
ghost
these bug
fish.
slime things, they seem to be resistant to your sword.
You can't do shit against
Some of them you
them.
can't without bombs.
Oh, okay.
I've never even been able
Wait,
to kill them with
that's
bombs.
weird. 55 didn't have one for me either.
Right? So how
Oh, they don't. They don't from now on. I guess it's super weird because I definitely was using ladders.
I'm on 54, yeah.
Me. I am
Well,
telling
I'm
you.
putting ladders down so you'll be good because I'm ahead of
now
you,
I'm
Hemp.
going,
This is not the one.
There was a hole.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get there before 2 a.m. Fuck. I'm on 71. We gotta get to 100.
Oh man.
I'm scared.
She is scared.
Keep going. What up, not Vince?
Love you not,
there's-
Vince.
There was a sprinkler on this one. No, I just died. again. There's no I can do that again, dude.
Oh my god, what the hell?
I'm gonna cry, dude. Well, I have enough ladders to do it again tomorrow, but you guys should try to make it the last 5 levels. Crying. I failed us all. I should have left somebody else with 100.
I'm down here, I just don't have any spares. Oh god.
This is terrible news.
Terrible news. Sorry, I can't stop myself now.
Where's
Terrible
There's
news.
too many
No. No.
I got you back.
Lads,
Can we go down this hole?
it's 1 a.m.
Yes, holes are good. You fall down multiple, but you gotta watch your health.
Ow.
Gotta watch them holes.
Oh my god, I almost died. Oh,
Don't
god,
die,
I
no,
need
no,
some
no.
food.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Thank god.
I need to eat food.
Not Vince said thanks for the shout out last time, Moon.
Aw, absolutely. Hey, if you guys don't listen to Not Vince, you can find him on Spotify. His music's actually good. It's actually groove.
10 out of 10.
For real. Highly recommend.
Leave the mine. Alright, I didn't
I wonder
pass
what
out of
left.
the mine.
Hopefully I didn't lose anything.
Alright, I didn't pass out of the mine. That's all that matters.
I lose coal, void essence, master slingshot. Wait, I want my master slingshot. What the F?
No, you can go back to the guy at the
I don't care about the
Adventurers
gold,
Guild and get it back.
but yeah.
Photo of if you're still lurking.
And then I
sorry, man,
passed
missed
out at
it.
the hospital.
I passed out at the bus.
Yeah, at the hospital.
Have you guys heard kissing sounds? That was me kissing
I've
Blue.
never been on a boat.
That's a
I didn't hear it, but that's wonderful.
Ma'am!
That's disgusting news.
We need to,
What?
like, you guys go, you and Cat Dog go down to Florida in August. I'll get you on a fucking boat. Me and my mom are going down in August. I know some
Never
people with a
been on
boat.
a boat.
I'll get you on a fucking boat in the Gulf, dude. We'll do a
I wanna
sunset
travel
cruise.
so bad this year. I'll see what I can do.
Me and me mom are going in August.
Depending on what kind of boat.
No, like a nice boat. Not like a shit boat, like a nice boat.
Moon, you send me the dates. Send me the dates. We'll see what we can do.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I really want to travel this year.
Dude, if you
wanna
come to
travel
my
this year. We didn't get to it
hometown,
all.
you come to my hometown with me, I'll show you all the shit, dude. And then we're
I've never seen a beach.
we're going to Epic Universe. Dude, I'll show you all the nice beaches in Florida. But we're going to Epic Universe because it'll be open in August. So that looks fucking
The fuck is
sick.
this, like Epic Games universe?
No, it's Universal
Fortnite shit?
Studios, but like on crack, basically.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like they literally have a King Kong coaster or a Donkey Kong coaster. Have you ever played like original Donkey Kong Country? Where it's like the mine carts. So they have a minecart ride where you jump from one track on one level to a different track on a different level. So you're going higher or lower. It looks fucking sick. It's the first coaster of its kind, so I'm super excited to ride that, but I will be... Yeah. I'll give you guys the dates. I'll fucking show you around, ma'am. I'm like I'm a fucking nerd for my theme parks, my Florida theme parks. So
So you know what you should do? You should save up and then go to Mississippi.
he said you should actually just come to the flow trip.
It's like,
Probably one of those chests down there or something.
Huh?
Must have been from the chat. Yeah, I got like 2 life elixirs and restores health.
She got life.
Emergencies.
Also, for anyone who heard that weird like wobbling sound,
Frenzy begun in the mountains.
that was Blue. Blue was eating a bottle. She likes to murder bottles.
That's hilarious.
She-
I love this.
She thinks it's very intimidating. She finds it very satisfying. I don't even throw away my water bottles. I put them on the floor so
Since
she
there's
can
some
eat
pigs
them.
that weren't pet.
No!
Oh, never mind. I got it. We just gotta get the twiddle and the dog.
The Toidle.
I got the twiddle. We gotta get the dog. The dog needs pets.
The dog? Gotta get that dog.
Get the dog. I miss cat dog.
Where should I put
Is Cat Dog not in your home right now? I'm so confused.
No.
No.
He is.
He fucking left. How dare you, Cat Dog?
Put it in one of the ones without an auto collector, which might be none of them. But
At least she's
Put
honest.
it in the yard. Will it auto collect the?
no.
Oh, okay, so who's the dude I go to get my stuff back?
You gotta go
The
to
Adventurers Guild,
Marlin.
He opens at 2 p.m.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't open till 12.
Oh, okay. So I can get my
Yeah.
frog back.
You can get one thing
Yeah.
back that you lost the last time you passed out. So if you passed out and you have multiple
This is
things,
true.
you gotta choose between one of the like 10 or whatever it is.
I only give a fuck about the frog.
Yeah, I just care about my
Wonderful.
Oh, that's a nice baby. Look at you, little baby.
Alright. Hemp, you put all the stuff in machines, right?
What?
You put all the stuff from the farm in the machines?
No, I didn't gather anything that was full inventory. I was.
That's
Well,
such a
the-
nice baby.
Put it in the machine.
I thought I was gonna get a head start to Kaliko.
I don't even know what that noise man made was, but I felt it, dude.
I was there. I'm here getting the truffles.
All good.
So I'll get the stuff.
I'm gonna leave a bunch of the ladders so you can bring some. Or someone.
Ladders.
Blah, blah, blah. Somebody else can bring some.
She's right.
Words are hard.
She's also right about that, eh?
Use your words.
Tell me what to do. It's hard.
Wisely. Blah, 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 blah.
Trying not to take a bunch of shit with me that I don't want to lose anything in fucking mine.
True.
Right? Sure, good point.
This
I
is
was like,
That's
the best
fucking.
information.
That's wisdom. It's a smart move, eh?
Fucking lost my damn frog. I'm gonna get it back.
Thought he was gonna say
I
mine.
kept trying to stop to get stuff, and that's what would kill me. So I'm just gonna fully go.
Dude, it's hard not to. You're like, oh, there's a diamond. Oh, there's more
Bro,
diamonds.
there's some iridium.
Yeah.
There's a chest over there, and I'm low health, but there's an enemy. Let me try to get it anyway.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
gonna be at this place for 2 p.m. That way I can hurry to the fucking mine.
It's like 2 to 12 a.m. I think, so it's not terrible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I got everybody's stuff.
What Mayhem said.
Let's go.
God did.
They're open for quite a
Gotta pay the
while.
IRS this week. That's fucked up. The IRS should pay you.
For real.
Right?
Tell the IRS to go to hell.
Man, I hate the fucking IRS.
I'm gonna get
me too.
I'm gonna get censored on YouTube just for fucking that, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I hate.
Look here, if that's what I'm getting censored for, let's fucking go.
Totally legit and awesome.
Yeah,
And totally not
Love that.
constitutional.
Yeah, to tax your people without telling you where the tax money's going. Yeah, you know, taxation without representation. That's
It's fine.
why we changed America.
It's fine. Taxation without representation, it's fine.
You need to know
Hey, Blue.
where my money's going or how it's being
Blue?
not wasted.
God, I want to do that.
Fucking Blue? Stop. Guys, Blue's yelling at my rat.
They're spending all our tax money.
Blue's allowed to spend the tax money. She's
Blue.
so cute. Like, how could you question her?
But she's been spending it crazy.
Y'all, Blue is the fucking cutest, okay? She's allowed to spend the tax money on what she wants. Way cuter than Clinton, or Hillary Clinton, or the other Clintons.
That's
Then you get the first level of fraud.
She's...
IRS doesn't care about fraud under 10,000. That's true.
Blue is allowed to commit all the fraud. She's a good girl.
What up, Alex?
She beautiful. She commit fraud because she beautiful.
Welcome to Stardew Valley, where ma'am cracks the whip and we say, how high?
This is not true. I've never done this.
Hey, Hemp, your wife's at the beach
I
in a
have no such
bikini.
thing.
Whoa. Really?
In a black bikini.
I ran out of meat.
Fucking dead. Iraq needs more Sesame Street episodes, so you better pay your taxes.
I'm crying.
This is the love shack where
We just have the one shack to process stuff in, right?
Oh yeah, the Love
We have
Shack.
2 sheds.
Oh,
We have 2
Yep.
sheds.
welcome to Stardew Valley. We
Uh,
have 2 Love Shacks.
Left bottom, like middle bottom on the left side.
Wait, how do I get my item back? I paid the 1,000 gold. Where the hell?
The item
He
recovery
will send
service?
it in the mail the next
Oh,
day.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta wait a day. But he does deliver at least.
I got a blue
Oh, no,
cowboy
we don't have
hat.
any more mayo makers.
She got a blue cowboy,
This
baby.
is terrible news.
No, we can-
Terrible, terrible news. Man made it.
Oh shit.
I did it.
Yay.
Oh shit is right, dude. That's fucking impressive.
That is impressive.
She even fucking died and still did it.
Impressed. Right?
127 is our farthest level. I'm gonna see how far I can go. It's only 5 p.m.
You can do it, chicken
see.
nugget. You can do it.
Oh, wait, are these more?
I'm gonna come.
No, those are.
Do not come.
Okay. Do not.
Dude, it's hilarious that like Barry can do a close imitation.
I thought that. I was like, dang, that was kind of close. That's literally what I was like so quiet because of that.
I love it because when I first learned that, I was like, wait, what? Because it was so perfect, dude. I was just like, wait, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I could totally probably do impressions with her, but I hate her so much.
It's like she's just upset at her talent at this point. She's like, God, why did I have
Why?
to talent?
No, for
I
real.
have to
But yeah, every time, whenever that was going around everywhere, it's just like, do not tap. Like, what? Did somebody say a blurb? Well, they didn't exist.
because
yet,
there's
but
that
anyway.
soundbite, I think. Like, it just has
Have a
Yeah.
plan. Have a plan.
That's one of my favorite
For what?
combos.
They're expecting
Trump?
major tornadoes.
My plan
tonight.
is die, dude.
Huh?
My plan is to die.
So grab a. You're drinking, I can tell.
No,
Drag when you
dang.
hear alarms or your phone is on alert.
Get out of the basement.
Yeah, grab as many animals as you can and head downstairs.
I'll probably grab these three, but
Yeah, that's fine.
and maybe Rat. I'll try and grab him, but who knows? We might have tornadoes tonight. I don't think so, but
What the fuck?
Dang.
yeah,
We're in the highest.
we're in like some tornado warning or whatever. Which I mean, I live in Kansas, so I don't know. I'm like it happens, but
Oklahoma and us are the highest right now for this storm.
my cousin was telling me today they were testing the sirens and they put it out on Facebook instead of like messaging people, and so they were kind of like freaked out at first because like usually they give up like some warning that they're gonna test it or it's on Wednesday.
That's fucked up.
My horse.
Hey, can you bring the dogs in here and then close that?
Okay, I need to go to the Adventure Guild before it flew.
Do it. That goes at like midnight? Question mark. So you should be good for a while, but
180, 181, 182,
shit, dude.
183, 184, 185, 186, 187,
I'm going down the floor.
188, 189, 190, 191, 192, skipped a chest on accident, 193, 194, 195,
She said, fuck
And
that
that's it.
chest.
197, 198. There is no bottom, but I'm trying to go as far as I can, so on my little menu it says that I've been 200 floors down!
Dude, I don't even know if I believe that. Like, I think that there is a bottom. There's gotta
I
be.
just got to 200? No way, I've seen some people do like 999.
No way.
Yes, yes.
How the fuck?
Actually insane.
Holy
I don't know
Like
if
a
I
lot
believe
of
that.
good holes. A lot of holy holes. A lot of the holy holes.
Ma'am, weird question. Have you been in my base? Oh, no, you haven't. Okay. Do you go into my basement to collect wines, though? Because I give you full permission. I just, like,
I've never actually been in your basement.
you can. This is my wine
I just
basement.
realized it's almost fucking 11. Why is this like this? Why?
Are you talking about 11 in real life? Or, like, yeah, no, me and Perry are both like, what?
Both, but
Man, what are you doing here? You still have floors to go down. Did you make it to 200, eh?
yeah, I did.
Nice.
Bro, I got to 102. There's no more holes left, or no more.
No more holes left.
Euphemism? Is what euphemism?
When she put them down, I guess they disappeared now. I don't know why.
It's if
No,
she
I'm sorry.
if
I
she,
should have stayed. I didn't know.
yeah, if she leaves the mine, then her shit disappears.
I'm a terrible friend. I'm gonna go cry about it now.
Dude, I got to.
Crying.
Hey, look.
Did that.
I didn't get any credit. Oh well.
That's crazy. You made it to 200.
Because you already
This is
did.
terrible news.
Terrible news.
Midnight. Wait, I'm gonna kill this slime.
Guys, it's almost 11 p.m. and I have to make dinner. What the fuck?
Ew.
Sorry.
This is terrible news.
Hey, ma'am, did you know you're playing Stardew Valley? That just popped up on my computer. That you're playing Stardew Valley. Did you know that?
Crazy. Are you for real?
On mine
Yeah.
too, yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
also just saw that.
Are you for real?
Yeah, it came up on all of
I'm
them.
playing Stardew Valley.
Fairy, I just noticed!
Crazy.
Fairy, I just noticed you!
Did you guys know that?
And I always wonder, like, sometimes I'll see, like, Steam friends, and they'll keep repeatedly popping up.
Guys, man, put a portrait of Shane. Man, Fairy put a portrait of Shane in my house, and I'm crying. That's so funny.
Fucking dead. She said, take this back.
Ooh. That's so
I've been
fucking
through
good,
the desert
dude.
on a horse with no name. Yep, did the beat
I
up
just
the
noticed
rain.
it. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Do you not have any Alex pictures in your house?
No, she has tons of Alex pictures. No, she put Shane in my house, which is
I mean
why it's
you.
funny.
Oh, Shane, I'm fucking
No,
dead.
I took one of my husband, Shane, and put it in.
I'm
This is
fucking
hilarious
dying.
news.
Waited for her to notice.
That was so good, Barry. That's
Too
so
good.
good. I just saw it. I was like, oh no, that's so funny.
It's a great
That is too good.
That's perfect, Barry.
Gang, should we do one more or call that last one the last one?
I'm good with whatever everyone else decides. Yeah,
We've got stuff to do.
yeah.
I don't want to get off though. This is terrible.
Terrible news.
Terrible.
That might
I
really
am
fast.
gonna cry about it. I know that was way too fast.
How hungry is Cat Dog?
Only got
Because
to do 2 hours. He did come up to me twice and ask what's for dinner, and one of them he was sitting next to me.
Oh, yeah, he's hungry.
yeah, I was gonna say we can call tonight the last that night the last night.
Yelling at you.
We did do a little bit more than a week, which is really good.
Yeah,
You'll know he's hungry because he'll start meowing. That's
Yeah,
how-
because
that's
we're on the
how-
7th.
I almost just spit, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the 30th or the day before. I'm not sure.
It was like the 28th, I think.
We made it through a lot of shit. We did a
Yeah,
lot.
We made it through a lot of shit.
And we did a lot of quests and stuff.
We've been through a lot.
We did some shit, dude. We did some shit.
We did
Mm-hmm.
some
What is this piece of hair?
Also, guys, if
I
you
hate that it felt so short.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
sad.
Hungry.
We started a little bit. Like,
he's meowing.
Command you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we do me a favor and raid Charles? Yesterday was his birthday, so
Aw.
Aww.
Okay.
just for
Of
that
course we can.
reason. Which, for people on YouTube, you don't know what that is, it's fine. Raiding is a Rumble thing,
Those
but...
who don't know, fucking Charles is a badass. Right?
He's fucking right!
I hope my muscles are growing.
He's fucking right.
The way
Charles...
to San Jose is that way.
The way to San Jose. Charles is a good one. He's a 15 out of 10. Would recommend. Good little lad.
Everybody, if you're new to the Stardew crew, we always like to multi-raid. But since it's only the two of us, we're gonna double raid. But
I'll come
I'm
along.
gonna pick actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this once in a lifetime as our outro song. dude.
Once
You
in
know
a
what?
lifetime.
Famous as everyone.
Hell yeah, once in a
Much love,
lifetime's a good
everybody.
one.
See you later.
Much love, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out. We about to go raid Mr. Charlie Brown.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
you guys for coming out, hanging out.
Shout out to
Don't forget to smash that
GG.
like button
Shout out to GE.
Follow
Shout out to
for my
Riken.
Rumble journey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shout out to everybody. You guys are amazing.
Big love.
Let's go fucking raid. Let's go spread that realm of love. See you guys over there. One sec.